All right, we're on.
Continuing the fight against the doppelgangers, the party is slowly but surely chipping away at the health of each of the monsters. With strategic flanking moves, the team deals fatal blows to all but the last of the doppelgangers. The two women, who turned out to be monsters, prove more difficult but nothing too powerful for the party. After three misses in a row, Sano was still unable to dispatch the final doppelganger. Balthazar, yeah, she made sure to comment on the three misses.
Yeah, that was
Balthazar
insane.
goes completely overboard with the fireball that turns the beast to ash, ending the fight at long last. Unfortunately, the Reaper of Ball fled, which could prove perilous in the future if we're to cross paths again. The party realizes this is now the second time the Ball have attempted to take their lives, the first being Anyanka and her boyfriend, the Drow, back in Greenest. The party finally takes a much needed rest. After one final day of traveling, the party makes its way to Waterdeep. The job is done, and the party seeks out their employer to, well, you're kind of traveling with the employer, to receive their bounty of 500 gold each. Now you're all thinking, you were traveling with her, so you didn't really have to find her.
Said something about going in.
Well, you just had to talk to her to collect your money. Yeah. Before going out to spend their loot, Green Shadow tails the cultist with his expertise, and he also runs into Gemna Gleamsilver, who is also still following them. He overhears that they intend to leave out the day after tomorrow. Surveillance reveals little else. He casts Speak with Animals and tells the horses to go as slow as possible. They agree after being promised extra apples, and he then reports back to the party with his findings. Upon returning, Green Shadow asked if anyone knows of a Temple of Saloon, I assume to go worship. Ragnvalder knows of the House of the Moon in the Sea Ward. Everyone heads over, including the Golden Stag, still waiting to be uncursed. Unfortunately, the temple appears mostly abandoned, and the sole occupant is a tired, scared old man who warns the party to leave. He believes that there is monsters after him, and we all agree to offer him protection for this supposed intruder. The man's name is Janik Kalex and has the tattoo of a Thayan. Balthazar suggests that you tie him up in case the monsters in his dreams is actually himself. Very clever. All right, that was the recap. Did we miss anything? Don't forget to send it
I
to
don't think we actually tied him up, though. We just put him in the
No.
we just
put him in the basement.
put him in the basement and had him under watch.
Oh, there's one more paragraph. I didn't get it. Go ahead, honey.
Our suspicions were completely wrong. The temple is invaded by a monstrous army of undead, led by an ogre zombie. A powerful bow attack from Green Shadow begins the battle. Guiding bolt from Ragnvalder deals another devastating blow. Sano gets dropped but amazingly recovers. As the battle progresses and things start to look grim, old friends of Sano appear, much to our surprise and relief. Damroth Felry comes in swinging his battle axe, and Rilbor Bloodhammer immediately casts Channel Divinity, and many of the monsters turn and flee. Sano, ecstatic to see his old friends follow suit. After many more blows exchanged, a smite from Dahlia at long last deals the final blow on the skeleton knight in charge of the army. And then I think there was a little bit more after. I was kind of sorry.
That's okay.
The last thing was I'm sort of chasing down one of those greater zombies that appears to be heading towards like the Undercroft to go after Janik.
Yes. And also, I did get your message. You were right. There was a couple of details about the ancestor barbarian that Damroth is, and I hadn't really.
You mean
read
you
up
didn't
on-
keep up
read
with
up on
every
ancestral.
intricate little effect that he has, and as
Yeah.
well as all these other NPCs? How dare you?
Yeah, well, no, the cleric I hadn't looked at him. I think I looked at ancestral barbarian before and thought they were kind of boring, so I really hadn't given them like a second look.
But they're super tanky. Like, that's the thing. Granted, like, they can't absorb as much damage as, like, a totem barbarian, but they're made for just forcing people to attack them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is they're made more like a support barbarian that
Yes.
really causes the enemies to have disadvantage or resistance to damage if they attack anyone else.
Which sort of incentivizes them to attack him, because
Mhm.
he's the most sensible target to attack. Yeah.
Yeah, if it says if a creature attacks a target other than you with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Yes.
So right now, that means that you, Green Shadow, will get resistance to their attack because the Damroth the Barbarian is raging.
Okay.
Are you still there?
Let me see. Yeah, I'm just got kicked out again, and I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Wait,
skip the music and move on to the one that's
Perfect. Yeah, as soon as he gets back in here, he can take his turn
okay.
because he's starting the third round here.
Yes. All right, we're acquiring the file list.
Definitely need that file list for sure.
Yeah.
It's funny, my text thing, it just says, Chaz, disconnected, connected, disconnected, connected,
Oh,
disconnected, connected. I'm like, that's gotta be annoying. The heck with the, whatever it is, what is it, Verizon?
Oh, there you
Comcast. Yeah.
It's Xfinity, but it's a lot. I think I have it figured out. I really think I have it figured out, but it's ridiculous what's going on here. They actually came out and replaced, before we played last time, several hundred feet of cable to the house, along the street and to the house. Anyway.
I'm trying to figure out where I got my AC from. I know I didn't just pull this number out of my ass. I've got 12 AC just from armor, plus 4 for my dex, plus 4 for my intelligence. It makes a base of 20.
Haste on.
You're also hasted.
There, that's the numbers I'm forgetting. Okay, yeah.
That's just with base, that's not like a shield. That's not
That is also a
That-
shield. That is with
Oh,
dual
okay.
wield. That +8 bonus is a +1 from dual wield, +2 from haste for a total of 3, plus another 5 from shield.
Okay. All right, now that makes sense. I was like, man, if you don't have to cast shield to get 28 AC, there's no way I'm ever hitting you. Is that your correct max health, 32?
Should be.
Or was there like necrotic damage that somehow reduced that automatically?
I can calculate it real quick, but it should be.
Was there wasn't any necrotic damage that halved his health. There was necrotic. There was a damage that made it to where he couldn't heal at all. That was it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, team. Let's try this and see what happens.
All right, let him have it. Lay into him.
Oh,
14 hits.
And the additional +4 for, I forget what that ability is that I initiated. This would be
Is
my
it a-
second
+4 or 1d4?
1d4. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll 1d4 and I'll add it on. 2. Oh my god.
Well, I was hoping that would fold him up. All right, I guess
He
not.
has
So,
1 health point left. Behind the curtain. Number 1 has 1 health point left.
well, I got to take him. I got to take him.
I would use your bonus action attack for that one, since it's only 1
If-
left.
Well, that's all I had left was a bonus action
Okay.
attack.
Alright. So
That's the
that-
sort of thing where I'm
What?
really glad for, like, Violet Flame Blade, because I could just...
Somehow I managed to hit myself.
Yeah, I'll take that damage off of you. It was just a misclick. It's not a big deal. So let me give you that back, and you should only be at 9 wounds right now. And that 8 damage, hold on, there's something about triggered zombies, actually all zombies.
I'm so nervous about when Greater Zombie 4 has a turn, because, like, I'm fine as long as it doesn't get a nat 20, but now I feel like I just spoke that shit into existence. So,
Alright, so it makes a Constitution saving throw of 5 plus the damage taken. Unless the damage is radiant or from a crit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point. 15. So actually, that zombie is still just barely up, clinging to life with 1 hit point. Greater zombie 1.
Oh, fun.
Wait, did he disappear off the combat tracker?
Somehow I got moved into the square, and
Oh, okay.
that must be how I managed to roll damage on myself. Was like,
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Greater Zombie 1 is just looks like he's falling over, and then just drags himself back to the standing to continue fighting. It is over to Ragnarvalder now, right?
I think I'm going to move
Yeah.
out of that spot. I don't really feel like I want to be in a.
Yeah, if you move up one, you're not flanking or not flanked.
It doesn't matter because I'm under the influence of Zephyr Strike,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
so I can move.
by the way, Gabe, a little tactic since you have this spell too. If somebody's ever flanking you, if you're ever flanked, on your turn, use Booming Blade and then move 5 feet.
I think you have token lock on because I can't seem to move.
You
myself.
force
I
them
can
into
do
the
that.
choice of, am I going to move and take
No, I
damage
just moved that time.
to keep flanking,
Yeah, I don't have it on.
or am I going to stay in place and
Hold
not
on.
take damage but no longer be flanking? Either way, it's a win-win for you.
True. All right.
Unless you can just misty step out of the way.
That too,
Oh, that's
but
also true.
when I
Huh.
level up, I'm getting Thunder Step.
Nice.
All right, over to Ragnarvalder. Do something special.
Well, with my bonus action, we're gonna get Reginald back up. So I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Reginald. And that's max heal, that's awesome. And main action, I'm going to throw Sacred Flame on Greater Zombie 7, who is not turned. He failed, so he takes full radiant damage from that. And I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and flank with him, and that ends my turn.
I didn't know you had Sacred Flame, but that's really strong against these buggers.
Yeah.
By the way, I had messed up on something in that when I helped everyone else level up, I leveled up Sir Reginald, but I planned on coming back and fixing his spells, and I never did. So he came into this fight with like his level 4 spells and no, like his spells from when he was level 4 and had no level 2 spells. He had not updated his spells.
Oh,
So
shit.
now, in between time,
Oh, wow.
I have him updated. He has some better stuff now. So should be able to help out a little more. I was like, really, he should be stronger than this. And it's like, yeah, I hadn't really finished leveling him up, is why he was kind of slacking, kind of behind.
I forget which ones are under the influence of fear or whatever, or that are running. Can you tell me
Looks
what that-
like White 1, Greater Zombie 6, Ogre Zombie.
If you zoom in on their token and you see in their top left corner, it'll have a little angry symbol on it. And then if you hover over it, it'll say turned.
Oh yeah, I see their little frown face. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very good, excellent, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so that's over to Greater Zombie 4. Where is Greater Zombie?
He's next to me. That's why I'm saying I'm fine as long as this motherfucker doesn't roll a nat 20 on me. But with my luck, let's see.
I mean, he's just straight rolling. You have, what, 28 AC?
Yes.
So multi-attack, that's just 2 attacks, right? Yeah, he makes 2 melee attacks, so alright.
It depends from creature to creature, but for a lot it is just 2. Whew,
Yeah,
okay.
no, he whiffs those magnificently. And, actually, no, we're going to go ahead and go to Dahlia. Dahlia, it's your turn.
That would have been rough if any one of those had been a nat 20, because it could have downed me, and I'm away from everybody right now.
I can just pull your character token up right here. What's that, Sano?
I was just saying it would have been rough if he'd rolled a nat 20 because it could have downed me, and I'm away from everybody right now. Be a very bad place for me to drop.
You're in a deadly position right there. This is where you are right here.
Yeah.
There's one greater zombie right there. There's 2 more down here with Damroth. There's one over here by the wizard, and one over here by Sano. He's kind of off by himself.
I don't think I have that much movement to get over there.
I will say they would have seen me go there. They would have seen me go there. They would know that's where I am. But
remember, you have your glaive, you have your javelins, you have a javelin of lightning. Spell-wise, you have sanctuary, which you can do as a bonus action at a max range of 30 feet. Remember what sanctuary is? No. You ward a creature within range against attack, and until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. And on a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack spell. It doesn't protect the warded creature from AoEs, such as Fireball.
Okay.
That's until they attack or something like that. And you can do that as a bonus action. And I don't even think it takes concentration. You have that. You have... I don't think you can use Prayer of Healing because it takes 10 minutes.
yeah, that's like a out of combat thing.
Protection from good and evil is an action. No, you have level 1 spell slots. So that means Bless, Protection from good and evil, Sanctuary, and Fury Spider, the only ones that you have to use up. Or your Javelin of Lightning. Or you can just move up in melee. But
I don't know if this is from Javelin of Lightning.
you want to try to hit these 2.
Oh, well, wouldn't that potentially also hit?
I mean, if you literally stood right here and then went diagonally like this, no, that's just going to hit those 2.
I didn't.
And you can make it against this one, and it'll hit this one in a line. Like if we do the line, draw.
Hey,
Yeah.
I need to do a rules check
Hey,
here
that-
real quick.
That zombie's turned.
Which one?
The big.
Oh yeah. So that
Ogre.
would be turned attacking would actually like break him out of being turned.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you could just go for
7 isn't turned.
No, but the ogre zombie is what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Javelin of Lightning would wake him up. So yeah, what do you want to do?
But
buddy?
Ogre Zombie looks like he doesn't have that much life left to him, though. It still might be
Yeah,
a
he's also
worthwhile
pretty
thing.
dead. Yeah.
Hey, Lee.
I think. Sorry.
What's that?
Again,
Hey,
that's it's entirely up to her. But the Ogre Zombie looks like he's not doing great anyway. It still might be a worthwhile move to make.
I think Friar
Oh,
had
what
something.
was the rules check?
Yeah, Friar.
So I have the Divine Favor up on Divine Favor. I know it's part of the sword's capability, but Divine Favor, the spell, says my weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage. So does that apply to all weapons, or just the light, or just the short sword?
Divine Favor. So it actually isn't empowering your weapon. If you read the Divine Favor spell, the prayer empowers you with Divine Radiance.
Right.
And until the spell ends, your weapon attacks, whatever weapon you use, does 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
So
Like,
that zombie's
you-
actually down because the damage that took him out was radiant.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, he is. I didn't realize you had Divine Favor up.
Yeah. Well, I took the 1d4 on the first one, and then that down. The first, or yeah, I didn't.
Had
Anyway,
you,
whatever.
had you used the
We
bonus
can just let we let go and pick it up next turn. But okay.
Hold on. Had you used your bonus action to cast Divine Favor?
I did that previously. I have notes of divine favors off.
You did, okay. I didn't have it in. I didn't notice that you did. So I'm gonna say, yeah, he definitely took then an extra 1d4 radiant damage and only had 1 health. So he is off the board completely.
Yeah, divine favor and Zephyr Strike are both up at this point.
Are they both concentration spells?
I don't think. I hope not.
Hey Nick, go get Bean.
Divine favor.
Why?
Divine favor is a concentration spell. Is your Zephyr Strike a concentration spell?
Oh, it is. And they can't both be up.
Yeah. So whenever you used your Zephyr Strike earlier, and then you had your Divine Favor on second.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're not going to go retroactively fix whether you should have taken an opportunity attack or something like that. We'll just from here on out, we got it. We'll keep track of it.
All right, yeah, and you know what? I did. Yeah. My bad. Sorry, guys.
No worries, it happens.
It's a lot to keep track of when you have several different concentration spells.
But when you're playing D&D, mistakes are going to be made as far as keeping track of things and rulings. It literally is guaranteed to happen.
And some stuff is worth like fixing.
Yes, I was feeling left out.
Marley is so chill too. You lifted her up, and she's like, "Whatever. I guess this is what we're doing now." Here I am, everybody. Really showing her nipples and everything.
He does have
Oh.
very long.
Oh, okay. Honey, it's still your turn though.
Yeah, I just
Totally lost track.
7.
You're going after number 7 here.
Or wait, what's the one on the other side of?
That's the alchemical homunculus.
Oh yeah,
which-
yeah.
No, like
Trying to help
what we were
with-
saying is, again, it's entirely up to you, but Ogre Zombie's actually already kind of down, like kind of low on health anyway. I don't think anybody would
Yeah,
hold
you
it
might-
against you if you hit him. Or not. It's up to you. But
Sano's idea was this is a fight to bust out the javelin and try to get bonus damage on one attack.
Yeah, I think that
Because-
does actually.
Does that? I don't think that takes your whole action either, does it?
it's just an attack.
It's
I
just
think-
one of
I see how
your
it-
attacks, right?
I think so. I mean, you can double check, but
My screw up
Besides,
is just
it'll-
legitimatized
Oh, yeah.
a little bit because I copied the 2024 divine favor, which is not concentration.
Okay, yeah. So like we're definitely going to have stuff get mixed up. When we're transitioning between the old one and the new one, and which version do we want to use? And
Yeah, no, but that's how I screwed that up.
yeah, that's all good. No, I mean I made a mistake of grabbing greater zombies that were a higher CR than what I initially looked at, which made this fight much harder than was planning to be, much more deadly and dangerous than I had intended. FYI.
I will say though, I
Let's
do
get harder.
appreciate a difficult encounter.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
should
me
see
too.
what Nick did. What you should see what Nick did to us a few Sundays ago. Exactly. Look at his face.
But it is funny because I
He's-
did plan on this being a very moderate difficulty encounter. Like this was actually supposed to be less than the one with the doppelgangers and the ball one, the ball cultist. It was supposed to be easier than that, based off of what I had calculated, but then did not get the right greater zombies, so that was a whole mess. And I am glad that the other ones were waiting in the wings to come out, pop out, and do some damage. So you want to throw the javelin, right?
Yeah,
Back on
let's
that?
do it.
Okay. But
It'll be really cool.
all right. She steps up to that greater zombie and with one hand grabs her javelin of lightning, right? And it says all you got to do is speak a command word when you hurl it, and it turns into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide that extends out from you to the target for 120 feet. So each creature in the line, the zombie's gonna have to make a DC 13 saving throw, and you're making an attack roll on the ogre zombie. So let's see.
What's your
Gotta make
command
sure.
word? Like bzzz or something like that?
Command word for him. I'm gonna let you choose the command word. It can be zing, just one word.
Contact.
Or it can be a few words. It could just be like "be gone," thought, or something like that. Like,
I was gonna say, like, the power of Zeus compels you or something like that.
We'll go with it.
Done that 20.
It's still a hit. He has very little armor, and you have a +8 because of your massive strength.
you know what my command
All right.
phrase would be for a javelin of lightning? Praise
What?
the sun.
Praise the sun.
Dark
Is
Souls
that the Wii
reference.
Fit shit?
No, it's Dark Souls.
All right, so on a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin, +46 lightning. Let me do a DC 13 dexterity saving throw for Greater Zombie. So Greater Zombie 7, right? Yeah. He is going to make a dexterity saving throw. He gets a +0 to that. Wonderful. And he rolled a nat 20. You saw that. I didn't make that up. He still takes half
Holy
damage,
shit.
I think, right? Yeah, he takes half as much. So let's roll this 46. The zombie takes 10, or no, the zombie takes 5. So that's it.
And then you just roll the actual
would
like
be
attack
10.
damage.
Yeah, plus
Uh,
the actual javelin damage.
Well, no,
It's
the
gonna get
actual
rolled.
javelin damage goes to the ogre zombie, but the
Yes.
lightning damage goes to all in between her and the ogre zombie.
So that's an 11 plus 10 to the ogre zombie.
Yes.
So yeah, the ogre zombie definitely feels a zing, almost drops to his knee, and barely manages to pull himself back up, and is ready to drag his club back into combat.
And now he's no longer turned if you want to remove that effect from him.
Yeah. I do have to remove the effect on him.
But
he's still,
that definitely became a much darker red from that attack.
Yeah. Yes, it did. You now have still your extra action and bonus action. Don't forget you also have Sanctuary if you wanted to.
Now that he's not turned anymore, I really feel like I should try and give him one more good whack.
He's way over here. There's this one right next to you, though. Fairly healthy. And also next to two teammates.
Okay, well, oh yeah, that's true. All right, glaive. We'll go with the
Glaive attack.
glaive attack. Yeah, and then the butt in.
And then the butt. That's 10 on him. Yep. And then you want to do your bonus action
Sure.
for a blunt attack? Okay. She's just going to swing and wail away on this guy.
She's gonna swing on the zombie.
So that's going to be an extra 7 damage on him. So now he's definitely reeling a little bit from that attack. The greater zombie is. Is that your turn? Okay. Greater Zombie 8 is going to move up and attack Damroth. And let's see. I remember that Damroth had some special stuff. So I think it has disadvantage attack, if I remember right.
I would advise just like keep up a tab from like unlike Google of like what ancestral barbarians do. That way you just see everything in front of you.
The main thing right now for always that is the ancestral protectors. So that target has disadvantage against attack roll that isn't you, and when it hits the creature other than you with an attack, it has resistance to the damage. So actually, he doesn't really have disadvantage against Damroth or anything.
But he would, since he's raging, he has resistance to physical damage.
Yes. So actually, he would take half damage if he gets hit here. 11, that's 18 to hit. I'm going to roll the damage in chat because that's actually got to get halved. Well, the 5 and the 4 get halved because the other is necrotic damage. It's, oh no, actually it's 2d6 necrotic. So actually that's 2 plus 4 plus, okay.
The chat says that the attack missed.
Plus 9. What's that? Oh, it
Chat
missed?
says the
Oh, it missed. Never mind. I didn't need to roll damage anyway. Okay. Well, that could be damage for the second attack then. Guess his armor held out. Oh, that definitely missed. Okay, well that's his turn. Over to Sir Reginald. Let's see. He is going to. Nobody's got a metal weapon, right? No. Item grouped up with this would be a little bit better. He's really low on health for this. Yeah, he is. I think he's just gonna take a regular attack with his dagger on this guy. That's a miss. And then he's just gonna cast Sanctuary on himself and try to bait out a what do you call it?
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he's going to try to bait out an attack of opportunity on him. I'm going to leave.
That's actually a good tactic, because if he attempts but fails and can't find another target, which he can't, he loses his reaction.
Yeah, so Greater Zombie is going to have to roll a Wisdom saving throw. And he rolls 20.
Well, damn.
Alright.
Night-night, Sir Reginald. Time to take a nap.
And I just got him up too.
I know.
I know.
What a reckless little kobold.
I mean, he had a strategy there with the Sanctuary spell. Okay, so if the fails to say the creature makes damage. So if it passes the saving throw, it just attacks like normal, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Granted, Sir Reginald does have to take 14 damage to go down, so maybe he'll be okay. I was going to say, or he could miss, but it looks like that's not happening. Alright, maybe he won't do 14 damage. Hey! Alright, Sir Reginald is very, very hurt, but he's still up.
Still be under the effects of the Sanctuary. So 5,
Does Sanctuary concentration?
No.
No. Oh, wow.
15, 20, 25, 30. He's coming over here actually to help you and make sure he can heal you if you go down.
Didn't
Well,
he
that's
have to
very
stand
nice of
up?
him.
Wasn't he prone?
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. I actually took the prone
Here you
thing
go.
off of him. I forgot the movement.
5,
Yeah.
10.
So
You could
now-
actually have him 5 more feet to his left, and that would have been 15 feet.
Okay,
Yeah,
right there.
right there.
Okay.
No.
Now it's the white's turn. That was earned, so he actually just has to run as far as he can, as fast as he can.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a new kind of enemy for Campaign 3 that's going to be based on the white, but it's going to be, and I'm going to spell it like B-L-A-Q-U-E is how I'm going to spell it. And it's just going to be like a super strong version of a white called a black.
Wow.
But again, I'm going to spell it
I see nothing wrong with
B-L-A-Q-U-E. Like
I
plaque,
see
but
nothing wrong with it.
with a B. Yeah.
All right. The other zombie, over by wonderful little Balthazar, he's gonna make some attacks. Does anybody have anything for this? We started a new round, remember?
Well, you get your reaction back after your next turn. At the start of your turn is when you get your reaction back. Even if I had something, I've used my reaction, and I can't even see this going on.
He has 2 attacks.
Yeah, he has 2 attacks. I was seeing if anyone had a silvery barbs or anything, but
Just in case if the other one's a crit, no.
yeah, it's probably a good idea because these guys have been critting pretty solidly. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if he still had shield or anything.
That was a
17 hits.
I'll silvery barbs this one though.
wait. Hold on. You might
alright.
not need
I
to.
don't think I shield. I think I might want to shield. Did
Yeah,
I
I was
shield
gonna say 17. You could probably shield it and get by.
I can shield it, but I don't know if I use. I'll just use shield again. Fuck it. Shield the first little spell, so I didn't use. No, shield the second. Oh no,
No,
it's the
it's
first.
first.
Shield it first. Yeah.
It's first. Yeah, I'll use shield.
That's
I'll use
first
3
spell.
shield. Yeah, so that one doesn't hit.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
let's
not
move
easy.
on to Greater Zombie 6. I guess he was. Yeah, he was turned. So he is literally just go. Who was it that turned him? It was Wilbur. So he's actually trying to run away from Wilbur. Probably going to try to make his way to the glass at the north end of the place and just jump out a freaking window.
Action movie. This shit.
Yep. Sort of. They're running for their lives right now. Those two are. Greater Zombie 7, however, is still right in the middle of combat, and he is going to.
He wants to hit me.
He for sure does. Wait, why was that an advantage? Are you
Is-
prone or something?
Either
It's,
way, it missed, but you might have him prone right now.
Oh no, he's what's it called?
Oh, disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
he has
disadvantage?
disadvantage from protection, good and evil. I had that on me.
Oh, very nice. I mean, he doesn't know
That's-
any better.
that's
He's
solid.
going to keep wailing on you. No, that's very handy right now. So yeah, that misses. That spell was a save right there.
Yeah.
All right, Tyranny, it's your turn.
All right. So my turn's gonna be pretty straightforward. I'm trying to make this guy blow up. So, yeah, let's go for a dagger of humiliation stab, booming blade, of course. I really don't want this guy running, and if he does run, I want him paying for it.
I was about to say, I don't think he's gonna. Remember, he's trying to get in that door. He's not moving.
I
I
know, but
think he's gonna
either
move.
way, the booming blade will do extra damage anyway.
Yeah.
And
That's
there's
fine, I was
nobody
just gonna
else
let
for
you
me.
know. I
There's
was
nobody
just
else for me to
letting you
hit. So
That's fine. I was just letting you know.
yeah. So we'll go with a booming blade, just in case he knocks that door down and keeps trying to run. I want him standing firm and fighting me is what I want. So let's do this. So action is going to be the booming blade. So make an attack here. Cool. So let's drag the dagger damage on this guy. Alright, and then the booming blade damage. Then drag this little effect on him for if he moves. And
I thought I already had the thunder damage thing on him if he moves.
no, I just dragged the effect on him so it'll happen if he moves. That didn't do the damage to him, but so the attack itself does 1d8. If he moves, he takes 2d8s. So I dragged the 1d8 damage on him, and I put the effect that makes it where he will take the damage if he moves. Alright, so hasted action. Another dagger of humiliation attack. Cool. Alright, and bonus action. Rapier of Certain Death, which, by the way, Lee,
Mhm.
technically speaking, if I down one of these guys with a Rapier of Certain Death, would they regain any hit points to come back up from their undead fortitude?
Rapier of Certain Death.
It says they can't regain hit points. Undead fortitude causes them to regain hit points.
If Undead Fortitude makes them regain hit points, then this is a perfect counter for it.
Or whatever the feature's called. So let's see.
Yeah,
Let's hit
They
him.
drop.
Aw, man. Well, I'm going to miss him with it anyway. So, that's fine. Normally, I would try to bait out an attack of opportunity if he was up there, but there's no point in this situation. So, I guess that is it for me. It's the priest's turn. I will say at the end of my turn, I will say, looking up his name here, Janik, they're on their way to you, back against the wall. Stay away from the door as far as you can. And that's it for me.
Alright, so last turn, inside the cellar, the priest was putting on activating Spirit Guardians. And he is coming, busting out that door, yelling,
never mind.
"No one else will die for me today!" And he pretty much kicks open the door with Spirit Guardians on. So this guy is going to have to make a saving throw.
So wait, does he have flanking with me right now then?
You could say that.
Good.
Sure.
Because I mean,
Yeah, he's popping right out the
he's
door.
right across from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, where he's standing at, unless he just moves through. But
I mean,
yeah.
like, is he literally just like standing right there?
Him on the board, basically, right there. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So let's see. I need to review this. Creature takes half as much damage, so 3d8. 15. He only takes 7 of that, though, unfortunately. Zombie number 4 only takes 7 damage. 6. He's got that activated, and then he's just going to take a little weak-ass mace attack. That's all he's got. And it misses. He sloppily swings this old, almost rusted mace of his and misses and almost hits you, Stano, but you also dodge it. But the Aura of Spirit Guardians does do a little bit of burning damage to him that makes the zombie grow. And
Okay.
now it's over to Balthazar.
Oh, alrighty then. So here's what I'm going to do for my bonus action. I am going to let's see, what am I gonna do? I'm going to cast Misty Step,
There you go.
and I'm gonna go. Let me do that right there. Yeah, right there's 30. Oh, hold on. This. There's 30. You know what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to use Sapping Sting on Greater Zombie 2. That robot has to make him make a con save. Fail, 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 fail.
Oh my god, these guys have been rolling so good.
Damn.
So good.
Alright. And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, real bar, do some holy shit. Oh, I forgot to add a little detail whenever he showed up, by the way. You notice he has emblazoned on his shield the divine symbol of Bahamut, the god of good aligned dragons. That's who he worships. He worships Bahamut.
Yep. I did remember that aspect. Remember the last time you met, too, he had lost an eye.
I did not remember that. Rilbor lost an eye?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's actually, like, claw marks. Like, if you're looking at my face, like claw marks.
I hope he's
That's
not a
okay.
werewolf.
Does that mean he likes me a lot?
I mean, you are a chromatic dragonborn, so I mean, I don't know if he
Not
likes you or anything, but
He's not, like,
I'm
asking for your
metallic.
number or to hang out or nothing like that.
I am a metallic dragon born.
yes. I mean, you're not Bahamut.
This is true.
Oh
Let's see.
well.
Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians. Yeah, there you go. He's going to activate Spirit Guardians, I feel like they got that. I think he's going to come back down now that he turned a bunch of them and flank with Thamroth and use his War Priest, one of his War Priest charges, to make another melee attack with his Morning Star against this zombie.
Cool.
That's a hit for... Well, not a lot of damage. He rolled very low, but he does have on that spell which makes them make a dex save. So what's that, number 3? No, number 8.
Nice job using his War Cleric features.
Yep. I meant to use that last time. I panicked a little bit because the whole fight had gone a little worse than I had intended before he came in. And a 5. That fails. He's going to take the full 3d8. 18 damage on number 8.
And what feature was that? Was that one of
Spirit
his?
Guardian.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
18. There we go. Okay.
Did you sort of
That
mess
made
around
it
with him
good.
and add some spells to him? I mean, like, it's fine if you did. I'm just curious.
I had done that before I brought him into this fight. I had done that initially.
Okay.
Like I had planned on them coming in to a big fight at level 5.
I like it.
Yeah.
Spirit Guardian seems like a very on-brand spell for him to have. So.
Mm-hmm. No, I've been excited to use that. I did update all his spells. I did that like months ago, planning on something like this. All right. Let's see. That is. Where'd he go? Reward. There we go. Okay, off to the next one.
I would also like
What
to
do you-
imagine that his Spirit Guardians would look almost like a little draconic, kind of.
Yeah, cool, like glowing white dragons circling him. I'll take that. It's not bad. All right. Damroth is gonna actually wait. He's actually gonna do a reckless attack. I gotta
He
remember
doesn't
can
need
do
to.
reckless
He's flanking.
attack. Oh, you're right. He does not need to. Well, yeah, I do still need to make sure I put advantage on there. Hit for sure. And that exceeds the hit point by 3. Now he's got to make, what is that, a con save? Number 8. I think it's zombie number 8. It's a big combat tracker.
It is, but
So,
I certainly can't talk about large combat trackers.
hey, buddy. You good? Everybody's not wanting to go to sleep. Hey,
I
hey,
was
whole fam-
the floor.
Hi.
No.
whole
Hi.
family's here.
Hi.
Oh, some more. No.
We're being nerds.
No.
You want some more jokes? I will tell you dad jokes tomorrow. Okay? I got a whole book of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
why did the
you-
pirate
you-
decide to buy corn?
Huh?
Why did the pirate decide to buy corn?
Why did the pirate decide to buy corn? Anybody? Why?
Because it was a buccaneer.
What's a pirate's favorite fast food restaurant?
No.
Arby.
Yeah.
That's really is funny. I don't know.
What did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college?
I don't know.
What?
Bye, son.
Bison? Bison?
My son.
Because bison's a type of buffalo.
Like that.
Yeah. Close enough.
Oh, guys, the funniest
Okay, tell
Okay,
me funniest,
last
funniest,
joke.
and then you're going to bed.
Last joke and then bedtime. What is the joke?
Why the dragon want to eat a dragon?
I love dragons. I'm all in for this joke.
Because he wanted to get extra fire.
Ha ha! That's a good one.
Like extra
Long
fire.
5-year-old joke.
Extra
No.
fire.
No, dragons are kind of my like ADHD hyperfixation. So like, I have a lot of dragon things, like an absurd amount of dragon things.
I love dragon stuff. Okay, hold on. I was going to number 8 and making him make a Constitution saving throw. And he rolled a 5.
Ooh.
That's not good for him.
No, that's
That
not
means
good
it might
at
be
all.
lights out.
Yeah, no, he's toast.
Back to the graveyard with you.
Yeah, he would have needed an 8 to pass. So zombie number 8 is, yeah, he drops and is not getting back up. Toast. Gooey, nasty, amorphous splatter from that. And Damroth still has another attack. That was literally his first attack. Does he have enough movement? Doesn't he get extra movement being a barbarian?
I don't know if his type of barbarian does. With that being said, doesn't he have like some like
movement,
throwing axes or something?
You get an extra 10 feet if you're not wearing armor.
And he is not. Well, it says you can, and then it also says you can carry a shield and still gain this benefit because he doesn't have a shield.
Yeah, so
But,
he actually gets 40 feet of movement then. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Remember,
40.
that's down a flight of stairs. He can't get to that guy without circling the stairs first.
You're right, he couldn't. But he could maybe go up 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35.
Does he have
And
any?
throw something like Greater Zombie 7.
He could.
Wait, why is that real board? That's not what I'm damn wrong. Back up. Alright, so he's going to throw one of his hand axes. Nat 20
Straight
with
out
the hand axe!
Viking throws that axe.
Wow.
Double-handed,
Right?
over the head, Viking axe
Oh yeah,
throw.
you can just say he dropped his battle axe, pulled out a hand axe, and two-handed chucks it with all of his might. Oh my god, this is going to be glorious. That is 11 damage.
Oh, it would have been
Greater
so
Zombie
awesome if it
7.
had downed him. Literally just lodges in the forehead.
He got a crit throwing an axe at one of the zombies. Damroth did.
Oh my
Yeah, his two-handed throwing this hand axe. It chunks into the neck and shoulder, like making his head lean to the side, and the zombie is barely standing, keeping his head upright. Like he's standing, but his neck is literally cranked to the side with a big old hand axe still sticking out of it. All right, that is Damroth's turn. All right. Oh wow, Balthazar GTFO'd, which was probably good because the ogre zombie. Huh?
Good night, Ellie.
Night, Ellie. Yeah, the ogre zombie probably would have gone after him, but instead, ogre zombie is going to go. Let's see, 5, 25. Oh yeah, just enough to go after him, but it's okay because you have protection.
Hit me!
And
He
it still
did.
hits with disadvantage.
Oh, he fucking hit me.
Oh my
Go ahead and hit
god.
me.
And no way you're dying. You was
Wait.
full health.
No,
you
he
drew.
did it
Oh,
himself.
you put it on yourself.
Yeah, you put it on
I
yourself.
was trying to hit it on him, but the circle's so big.
So
So that was
now, unfortunately, we know that the ogre zombie has 12 hit points left, but
wait, was it Morningstar 16 damage? Is that what it was?
yeah, and it
Okay.
exceeded his hit
Yeah.
points by 4, so he should be 12 wounds shy of dying.
Yeah, that's where he was at before. Okay, so let
He
me
just hit
re-roll the
himself.
damage.
All right, so
Oh, it's
everybody,
raining
we need to do exactly 12 damage to the ogre zombie.
I hate you guys so much, just so you know. All right, you passed your concentration saving throw, and you're still upright. And this big boy doesn't get multi-attack. He literally just gets one attack with his Morningstar. So that's his
Aw.
turn. Yeah, he is actually he was not the biggest threat in that fight. He was a distraction. All right, who is hurting right now? Alchemical Homunculus has a couple things to do. Gonna give a little bit of temporary health to Dahlia. Which actually was a very high roll of the 2d6, and you got 8 extra health. Yeah, keeping you in this fight. And that's the homunculus's turn. He can only do 3 things a day. And he's done that twice, I think, so he might be just about out of things to do. Alright, Friar Greenshadow's turn. Chaz, you are back
Right.
in line.
Oh no.
And nobody's nearby, so you can just bow them, shoot them with the bow, or run up and melee them. That also works.
Get in for flanking. I think that's
Yep.
the idea.
I like the good old flanking. Good.
Flanking's nice.
Gives me the ADV.
Excuse to get advantage. Hey, Martin. My girl.
Oh, you guys want to see my dog?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
This is
Wow,
Scarlet.
that's very fitting for you.
That was 11 plus 4 more.
This is
Oh,
the
man.
Scarlety Warlety Paprino Dagawago Pago Mixnago Nago. That's her full name.
say that 5 times fast.
I easily could. I say it all the time.
What did you say 5 times fast?
Scarlety Warlety Paprino Dagawago Pago Mixnago Nago is her full name.
Of course it is.
Oh, and
You
she
say
has an embroidered collar because I'm a big Braves fan. So this is her collar, and it has her name on it.
Nice.
Bro, I knew you were extra. And I knew you were extra extra. I had no idea you were extra 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 extra.
No, I love this dog though.
Alright. Oh yeah, no, I mean,
He's-
you can't not love a good dog.
Using 80% of the alphabet for your dog's name is hilarious and adorable.
80, try 95. There was only 3 letters not in there. Alright, Green Shadow, it's your turn. You there?
Yep, I did 11 plus 2 of radiant damage because of divine favor. On to, zombie 7.
Did you say you did 2 radiant damage?
Yes.
Well, he's toast. He had 2
Oh.
health left and you hit him with 2 radiant damage. So that little tiny sizzle just caused him to just turn to ash.
I have 1 movement left, which doesn't get me into flanking position or anything, so I will just attack the zombie, or the, whatever the hell he is, the ogre zombie from here.
Swear to God, if you do 12 damage, exactly.
Why did it give me advantage? I did not click advantage.
I don't know why. What's Ogre Zombie got on him? Oh, it said he was unconscious and prone. Sorry. That was actually my fault. I need to take the unconscious and prone off. It was because I actually had hit him earlier and he dropped, but he wasn't actually dropped because it was supposed to be.
Oh, he hit himself. He swung.
Yeah,
He swung.
Yeah,
his,
he clubbed
yes.
himself in the morning. I should have just left that as he clubbed himself in the head with a morning star and died. Swinging at him and swung back and hit himself in the head. Would have been funny.
All right, you want me to re-roll that attack?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, I'll take the hit, but that seems kind of cheap.
And what's going to happen now? 7 damage. All right, he's really close to going down.
He takes another 4 or D4 of radiant. So
All right. Yeah, he doesn't like that, but he's still standing.
and I have
What
1 more
do you do?
movement, and I'm going to move up here so that if somebody wants to move into flanking with me, they can.
10-4. All right, and then it's over to Ragnarvalder.
Yeah, so we get to the end turn button.
I got it. I hit it. You're good.
All right. Main action. I'm going to brighten this ogre zombie's day with a sacred flame.
You brighten
Since he's right
everybody's
next
day,
to me.
Ragnarvalder.
Wow.
Oh, hell. Huh.
Damn it.
Well, that doesn't brighten my day.
You don't
And
have
with a
bonus
penalty
action
to
you can have?
dexterity, it still succeeded.
Wait. Could I silvery... No, I couldn't silvery barbs that. That's retroactive. Oh well. I guess I will use my movement.
You can use a point of inspiration if you have one.
I don't have a point of inspiration.
That sucks.
Oh,
Actually, you could have moved in. No, I guess you didn't want to do a melee attack. I was going to say you could have moved in position for a melee attack and just attacked him with a melee instead of Sacred Flame. But it's all good now.
it's all
Now
good.
you're flanking, so it's all good.
I'll throw an inspiration. Actually wait no. I will use. I should have done this first, but I will use my inspiration to unsettling words the ogre. So when he takes a hit from Dahlia, he'll have to take a subtraction to his save, and that'll end my turn.
All right, over to Greater Zombie 4.
Yep.
Greater Zombie 4, without the guidance of the Death Knight, these guys are really just kind of wailing away violently and gnawing and trying to bite. And they're not really using much strategy now. Those attacks miss. Over to Dahlia.
Hey, fucking
you want to come over here?
An hour.
Sorry, this with the guests and all, it was
It's
a
a
big
big
combat
fight.
tracker.
I
It's a
know.
big fight.
Oh, well, there's really only one thing for me to do. Yeah.
You just want to roll up and attack him?
Roll it.
Roll the beautiful bean footage?
Like with Ragnarvalder, yeah? Yeah, it is.
Yes. Yeah, I get advantage.
Oh, yeah, hold on. I got to click advantage. There we go. Time to die.
Oh, Leah, did you see my dog?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
That's
A 10. A 10.
Uh,
Okay. He does have to roll a Constitution saving throw to make sure that he stays down, being a zombie, I believe.
minus a D4.
What is that? What did you say?
Undead fortitude. What's that?
Yeah. It reduces 0. Okay. I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate where you get to know all the stuff there is to know.
Just right click
so
and
you
click
actually rolled a-
details to
so
figure out everything
roll-
about the enemy. Yeah.
Yes. So overall, he's got a 12, and you did 13 excess damage. So he's down from that one hit. He is, in fact, toast. All right. And then there's another greater zombie over here, one down here, and one white up there. I thought there was another white, maybe not, and another over here. So you have choices. You have 4 options of who to go after if you want to go after anyone.
I have
Left, right, down, or up.
You
You probably have to throw a javelin. I mean, you might be able to hit this one. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You'd have to throw a javelin. That hits. Let's see. Javelin damage. Oh, hold on. I fucked up. There we go. Yeah, you can't do a bonus action back in, but you could sanctuary someone if you wanted to, but it doesn't look like you will need to at this point. All right, that's her turn. Honey, and no taker.
I feel like there hasn't been that much, like, well, I don't know if it's combat other than, like, regular.
Use your imagination of how the attacks miss or hit and how an enemy dies, etc.
Oh.
That's all.
I like how the dead zombie splotches are in like some sort of monkey vomit green color.
Like when the one got hit by an axe, and I said its head is hanging off to the side and it's barely standing up with the big old axe sticking out of his neck, that kind of thing. Sir Reginald is going to stay under the effects of Sanctuary because he has 4 health, and he's just going to skip this turn because he's kind of panicking a little bit and thinks you guys have it under control.
Can he take the dodge action?
He could take the dodge action. Gives you
Yeah.
advantage
Yeah,
on
or he can
dexterity
make a-
saving throws
or he
and
can-
disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
He
Yes,
can make
you-
a bow attack at.
What?
He can make a crossbow attack at zombie 2.
Then he would lose
That
Sanctuary.
takes away sanctuary.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
But he
yeah,
could
go
take the
ahead.
dodge action.
Dodge
So
action would be good.
all attacks would have disadvantage, and he has advantage on dexterity saving throws.
And that is what he will do. By the way, do these zombies get to take a saving throw for this effect, the turned effect?
It would say so in the turn undead feature for Rilbor.
Yeah, let me pull that up.
I think they failed. They fail now. I might be wrong.
I think it just lasts for a certain number of turns that they're turned, if I remember right from playing clerics often enough.
It's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. There's no saving throws. Well,
So
good to
10
know I was
turns.
playing it right, because I wasn't even sure.
It was a number of turns. See, I know some things.
Alright, so I can get rid of his sheet. And whose turn is it? The white. Yeah, he's just going to keep running. Remove it. Yep, and that's his turn. Over to Greater Zombie 2. Greater Zombie 2 is just going after the one that just chucked a javelin through his shoulder. Dahlia, you're getting attacked.
What?
It was a horrible miss. He only rolled a 4. That was a net
Oh, that's a
20.
20.
That was a critical
Oh
hit.
my gosh. Balthazar.
Hey, I'm not out there. I can't do a thing. I have my reaction
Am
too.
I
I'm just not out there.
Oh yeah, silvery barbs. That is a
Okay,
hit.
good. Ragnarvalder's in there with the silvery barbs. Okay. That's
I'm
right.
close
Ragnarvalder
enough.
had his credit turn. Okay. He was saving silvery barbs for a crit. So that saved you from a crit. And also, who gets the silvery barbs bonus now?
I'm gonna throw it. Who's next? Who's next in action?
Technically me, but you can't see me. I'm pretty sure you.
Yeah, I can't see. You know what? I'll throw advantage on Dahlia for her next attack.
She already had Bardic Inspiration on her. Oh, yeah, I guess you can give her that too. Yeah, silvery barbs on her. You have all
She's not
kinds of
gonna be.
bonus- Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you could use Bardic Inspiration. What's that for? Bardic
D8, I'm gonna say, for him.
It's used for ability
It'll be a
checks,
D-
attack rolls, or saving throws. Don't forget you had that, honey. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he rolled a 20 and then a 19. So there's some damage on you. Luckily, you have some bonus health on top of you. It was partially absorbed. Did 14 damage, but you already had like 8 partial temporary health from the homunculus. And that's his turn because he completely whiffed the first one. Now it's over to Greater Zombie 6.
This is Kai, by the way.
Huh?
This is Kai, by the way.
Kai?
Kai.
Hold on, let me turn my volume up. Kai or Kai?
Kai.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Zombie 6 is still running. He's running for the window. To the window, to the wall.
Never mind. The sweat dropped down my balls. Oh, them bitches grow. Oh, ski, motherfucker.
All right, now it is Sano's turn.
All right. That was the perfect introduction for my turn. I don't know why it was, but okay. So again, pretty straightforward here. I'm trying not to burn any spell slots that I don't have to. So just go in for another. You know what? Actually, I don't see this guy moving, and he wouldn't really even have anywhere he could go. And I wonder if fire does anything to these guys. So let's go with a Violet Flame Blade. Dagger of Humiliation, Violet Flame Blade. Let's go.
Send it.
I wonder if fire does anything to these guys. Alright, roll damage for that. Get some purple fire on this guy. Does fire do anything?
Exceeded by 4. So he's. Hold on, he's got to make a Constitution saving throw. And he rolled 18. So
Oh, actually,
He
can
was
I
on-
roll and see if I would have been a crit since I would have had advantage?
yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Nope, it would not. Definitely not have been a crit. Okay.
All right, so he's still at 15 health. Then he is not quite dropped. Do you have any other attacks?
Yes, I have my hasted action, and actually, I think for my hasted action, instead of using my main weapon, can I use my offhanded weapon instead for my hasted action?
You can, and I'm just gonna let you know right now. He's also right in the middle, standing right in the middle of the priest's spirit guardians.
Yeah.
So as soon as the priest's turn comes up, he's ash. If you haven't killed him already.
I might as well try. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I might as well try. So, okay. Advantage, Rapier of Certain Death. If this hits, he's dead. Because he can't restore hit points if he gets taken down by the Rapier of Certain Death.
Yes.
Do I need to roll damage?
No, you don't. Not with 1 health. Go ahead and tell me how he dies.
So, let's see here. I slashed him with my dagger for the first hit. And it doesn't, I guess it doesn't kill him. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to chain sort of my fire into that. And with the second hit, I'm going to skewer through the top of his head, literally take it as a shish kebab off, and just roast his head until it's ash with the violet flames. And then just flick my blade and send the skull just hurtling off somewhere as he just crumples.
Awesome. Gnarly.
So I actually wish I would have used... Could that have been my bonus action attack instead so I could still have my hasted action? There's a reason for that. Because I want to be able to dash.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Alright, so... So, let's see. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40... Actually, is there anybody within throwing range? How far is this guy from me? 60 feet. So he is. I would have disadvantage on the attack, but technically this guy is within range.
Which takes you from 30 to 60, and then you bonus
Oh yeah.
dash.
So
Yeah, that
it's
would
actually
give you
I
all
still
150
have
feet.
more movement that I could take.
You have like
So-
80 more movement. You can get wherever.
Well, I used 40 to get up to here, so I have 40 more, and I actually haven't dashed yet. Because I'm
you
actually.
haven't. Okay.
So
you
let's
haven't
go
taken-
5,
or-
10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Now that dude's only 20 feet away. Let's throw the Dagger of Humiliation at him as my hasted action.
Do it.
So let's go.
Don't forget to pick it up. It's a legendary weapon.
I won't forget. Awesome. Alright, and I'm going to, as my interact, I'm going to draw my +1 dagger. So I remain with a weapon in each hand. So, and that's my turn. Guys, if I forget, please remind me to pick up that dagger. Alright.
All right. The priest is trying to pull up his robes and run up the stairs while the spirit guardians is still circling him. Hold on. I'm coming. He dashes as best he can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Right up there. He's going to cast a Cure Wounds onto Balthazar.
Good move. And a maximum roll too? Yes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm here. I got you, son. And he heals you a little bit, and that's pretty much all he can do.
Heals him a lot. Like, that was a good heal.
That was solid. All right, that's everything he can do. Balthazar, it's over to you.
Alrighty then. It's literally only that, and then the guy off to the side. All right. So what am I looking at here? I got one level 3 slot left and 2 level 2s. Did I do what I'm notorious for doing?
What, fireball?
Fireballing one person, fireballing one zombie, one thing that's like, it's gonna be super overkill. Oh.
I mean, F it.
Yeah. That's fine. Why not? Just 'cause I can. just because I'm Balthazar. Fireball! Oh, ooh, I don't know about that in the church.
How much is made of wood?
All those seats there that he's fireballing, most of it's stone, but those seats are made of wood. So he's gonna have to get new chairs if he
I
fireballs.
could always use mending.
That's true. You guys could definitely patch some things up before you go.
Sure, yeah, it's fucking fireball. I fireball.
I don't know if
And,
many or stuff that's incinerated, but sure.
Sure, yeah. So I'm gonna throw the deck save on deck save on the zombies 2. Fail. That's a failure.
What's that? 68? 8d6s?
Damn.
The other two have run way away and are probably just going to be jumping out the window and gone.
I don't think
that
so.
one- Number 2 had not had much damage on him. He definitely does not like that fireball. He is now on fire. There is a zombie covered in flames, just gnashing its teeth at you, trying to claw at you through your
Can't
armor.
believe you fireballed a single zombie. By the way, I feel like
Flaming
Dahlia is gonna need a new haircut now because you like definitely singed like some of her hairs with
Well-
that.
zombies, penciling some eyebrows.
Really.
Those eyebrows are like, poof, gone. Alright, so real boar, he's going to have to use a dash. And he's not quite, wait, no, 15 feet. 15 feet is the radius of
Spirit Guardians?
Guardians, yeah. So that's going to take 8 damage to Zombie 2. Oh, come on!
What, did it have exactly 8 hit points left? Let me guess,
He
it had
literally has
9
one
hit
more
points.
kill left. Yeah. Alright. So Damroth is going to come up here and be Johnny Killsteel. And swing with his battle axe.
Some of that
Okay.
wood burns his ass.
Swung with advantage. No. Yeah, he could reckless attack. So he actually does hit him there. And succeeds by 8. So let's see if he passes his Constitution saving throw. And he nat 20'd it. So even though he like takes a chunk off of the zombie's head with this attack, he is knocked down and he has to take another swing at him. And he's just growling, "Why won't you die?"
Isn't this Spirit Guardian doing doing radiant damage to it?
I mean, he's still in the
But
effect, but only
the
does
radiant damage has to either be the thing that downs it or hit it while it's
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So he is
Yeah, I
still
got
going to
that.
make a con save here. And he rolls a 6. So this second axe attack literally splits him straight down the middle, from the neck down the sternum to the groin, and drops him.
Perfect.
So he is out. FYI, the other two have been taking their actions for a while to run and sprint. So if you want, we can say they literally just continue running, dive out the window, and are out of combat.
Well, we can
Or
kill
we
them,
can kill
right?
them.
Yeah,
if you
we
want
can
to
kill
chase them down, y'all can chase them down.
I want to chase him down.
Because they could come back. And in fact, with the way turning works, they probably would once the turning effect ends.
I'm gonna gesture to the greater zombie for fire
Is now primary.
and point at the right and gesture to myself.
I'll search it up. Or actually, I can ask them. Hey, I need you nerd ninjas to help us real quick.
Okay.
Amelia hit a button on her keyboard, and now like the secondary is the primary. So if she hits shift 3, it'll make a 3. But if she just hits 3, it'll make the pound sign. Do you know what button
Caps
would
lock?
switch that? What's that?
Caps lock.
Caps lock? No, it's not. Caps lock is not on. It's literally something else. And I
Caps
don't.
lock is off. Like, normally, if the light is off on caps lock, that means it's off. But now caps lock is on.
Oh, it's like caps lock is reversed now. Somehow she reversed caps lock,
Oh.
and she's the one taking her notes, so that's why I. Reversed. I want to get her straight so she can continue taking notes. When a keyboard setting like sticky keys is accidentally activated, causing the shift key to behave abnormally, essentially reversing the function of the caps lock key. This can be fixed by going into your system's accessibility settings and turning off sticky keys. Accessibility settings.
Press shift 5 times if that's what you're worried about. Just like in like rapid succession, just shift.
When I had a typing class, I would trigger caps lock at least 5 times trying to type a sentence. It was awful.
Okay, so.
Wow. Yeah,
Okay. Thank you. Shift fix it. Sorry for the interruption.
What, pressing shift 5 times? Is that what worked?
Yes,
Yeah.
we had to get back to the page 2. See, it helps to have nerdy friends.
I never could.
Thank you, guys.
No problem.
All right. So, honey, while they're chasing down 2 zombies, do you want to go get your shower? That would probably be a good time because it's probably going to take like a round or 2 to literally chase these random zombies down to exit. Okay. Okay. She's going to get a shower. I can just have Dahlia follow suit and attack these zombies if you guys want to chase them down. Green Shadow, you're the first up with your swiftness.
I can stow 2 weapons when I can normally only stow 1 because of dual wielder. Can I then produce the bow and take a shot with a bow?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Bonus action. 2nd level spell slot. Healing word to Dahlia. And I know somebody explained last week how I make it a 2nd level, and I don't remember how to do that.
You just grab the dice like you're gonna roll it on a regular, and then tap your right click, and then it'll put the extra die in there, and then roll it on her. But then you're just
Yes.
gonna have to mark off like you're
Grab it.
casting it.
Grab it, right
Yep.
click.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
those 2
dice,
dice appeared.
right click.
Perfect.
Yep.
There you go.
Ooh.
Wasn't a bad roll.
Not at all.
Healing sentence.
Healing
Then-
sentence. I
Yeah.
heal you instead of just heal.
And that was a 2nd level spell. Moving 1 can still move, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 35 longbow.
Okay.
At this guy, which should stop him from fleeing any further because he takes an attack. Which misses horribly, so I guess, does that even count as an attack?
Huh?
Does it even
Oh,
count
no,
as an
if
attack?
they do damage, they have to take damage.
All right, bonus action move action done.
All right. Well, I'm gonna follow in Friar's footsteps if I can get this map to work correctly. I'm gonna move 5, 10. Why did my token get larger? That's not what I want.
That's a cool spell.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, stop getting larger. Why is it doing that? It's strange. And I should be within 60 feet. I already checked. I measured. And he's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
take
easy.
where's that damn spell? There it is. He's gonna take a guiding bolt to the face. If it hits, hopefully
Nice.
it does. If I can get on him. Oh, come on. There you go. Come on. Damn it.
Damn.
That's unfortunate. Well. I guess I can use my bonus action to throw an inspiration on Friar, and that ends my turn, unfortunately.
I'll he's in the shower. Dahlia's just going to take a running throw at this other one. 30. Running throw with the javelin. Javelin has that range, right? 30 and 120. Oh, that's a disadvantage. Okay. So trying to hit this bad boy with the javelin. Oh, that was damage hit. God damn it. No. Trying to hit. Was that a nat?
Wait.
20?
I think that would be
Yeah,
a
with it-
neutral roll because she has advantage from Silver Barbs.
Oh, you're right. I can do a neutral. Well, in that case, we can just take the 20.
Yeah.
Give her the crit. Give her the crit.
We're gonna give her the crit. Shift, pick that up. Yeah, Javelin does 11 damage and gets that zombie's attention. That zombie is no longer turned. All right. And then it is over to Reggie. Reggie's also going to 5, 10, 15, 30. Ugh. What's his range on that crossbow? 80 and 320. So he has disadvantage, but he can literally launch a shot.
He's not 80 feet away.
No, it's a 320. He has 320 range at disadvantage.
But he's not even 80 feet away.
Oh, you're saying you think he's less than 80 feet? Fine. Hold on,
Yeah.
Because if so, that's a straight roll. That's a long fucking range. You're right. He's only like 75 feet away. Never mind. Yeah, I can just do a straight roll on him. 15 hits. Get back here, you bludger. All right. With that said, we can play it out if you want, but I can say there's only 2 zombies left. You guys can pretty much wreck them and crowd around them and destroy them now that they're no longer turned and they're going to run back to you.
I mean, the white, I was kind of hoping I'd have a turn because it'll be interesting. I'm pretty sure I can catch up to the white on my turn.
No, that's fair. That's fair. We can keep rolling it. That's over to the white. He's pissed. He's coming back.
He's going to come for me.
He's not going to get an attack. He doesn't have enough move.
He has a longbow.
Good luck.
Wait, why did he get attacked? Was that a disadvantage?
Yep. He's an undead.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Still, he got a 18, which is a hit.
It's but a flesh wound.
All right, he's rolling another attack. He does miss because the other roll was a 2, and that's his turn. Greater Zombie also is going to enrage, turn around, and come back. 30. And he can't get close enough. Over to Stando. What
All
you
right.
gonna do,
So,
Mr. Haste?
where's Greater Zombie 6? Where is he?
I'll ping him.
I see him. I see him. Okay.
Right here is where they're at.
So I'd like to think that I'm just gonna handle this like. You guys remember in like the Sonic movie when Sonic's about to start running that he just goes down and then just kicks and leaves like a small little like crater in the ground when he starts running. So I'm just going to down like this, and
Bro,
I'm gonna
that's
straight up like
you're-
Jedi force speed towards this
You're
white.
Naruto running. You're Naruto running.
Yeah, so we're gonna go. I'll dash if I need to, but let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Interact with object, pick up my dagger. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and I had exactly enough without having to dash. Booming Blade.
I have 80 movement. I thought it was 60 because it was doubled.
Well,
Enough
being
movement?
in, so I have a 30 base
Blade
speed,
Song?
and then Blade Song gives me an extra 10, and
Okay,
then
that's where it is.
being hasted doubles it, so I have 80.
You're practically a monk in terms of movement now. With haste, you have stupid movement.
Yeah, I mean I could dash if I needed to as well
You're like a tabaxi monk, just sprinting across the map.
And also keep in mind my movement speed isn't 40 right now, it's 80, so if I dash that's another 80, not another 40.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, that gets you there.
yeah, so let's go into the Booming Blade. Dagger of Humiliation, I picked it up on the way over there. And, yeah, Booming Blade, let's go. So, this is my action. Please hit, please hit. Awesome, I really needed that to hit, so, cool. Roll the damage on him. Do that extra D8. And you can keep running if you want to, man, but if you do, you're going boom. So let me drag that little effect on him. And hasted action. Another Dagger of Humiliation attack. Perfect. Bonus action, Rapier of Certain Death. Aw, that's fine though. I got off what I needed to get. Alright, so if he moves, he goes boom.
Alright. Over to the priest, who's just going to try to race up to get up there, but really can't get up very far. Even with a dash, he can't really quite make it back into the fight. Balthazar, it's your turn. Got a fireball?
I think he's thinking.
I didn't have enough spell slots for that. I was muted accidentally. Alright, let's see. What? Thinking range. What's. 60 feet. How long is total is that? 60 feet. That's necrotic damage, anyways. I don't need that, right? Okay. So, how many feet am I away from this guy? $110. So if I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's still 85 feet away. Mm. Yeah, I think, you know what, I guess I'll action dash. This fighting's probably gonna be dead anyways before I get to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
I just realized something. I don't know if they added this recently, but you can now move the map with the WASD keys.
Really?
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't notice that before.
That is awesome.
Right? Like playing a shooter. Like I'm on Marvel Rivals. Not exactly.
And the arrow keys can move your character.
That was the first thing I did when he said WASD moves the map. I'm like, oh, do the arrow keys move the map too? And then I'm like, oh no, it moves my character.
That is awesome.
That's actually easier for counting movement than
It
trying to
is
drag
than
yourself
trying to drag
down.
it. I'm gonna do. That's game changing. I'm just gonna do that from now on.
You're welcome.
You can dance now.
That should actually help Amelia using her keyboard. She doesn't have to like try to right click grab the map.
All right, let's stop moving our characters though, so we don't lose track of where we're supposed to be.
And it lets you press two keys at the same time, so it does let you do diagonal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, it does. That's cool.
Really?
That's really cool.
It's yeah, cool. That makes it anything that makes it easier. Let's go. All right, Real Boar's turn. All right.
Somebody's sitting on my head. Ragnvalder. I'm not that
Oh
way.
yeah, let me get out of you. Sorry.
If you click on the combat
I'm gonna go
tracker,
grab a cider
Hey.
real quick.
if you click on the combat tracker, up and down the direction pad just moves the combat tracker. It's just different if you click the map. Wherever you were clicking on.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. What does Real Boar have? Good old Real Boar. He's got a hand axe he can throw too. He'll throw a fucking hand axe. Trying to finish this guy off.
Wouldn't he want to cast a cantrip instead?
Nah, he likes his weapons, man.
That is true. He is
He's
a
a
dwarf.
war priest. All right, damn wrong.
Plus, he's also a dwarf. Any kind of hammer or axe dwarves are all about.
All right, he's also got some hand axes. Got a second attack. Actually, no, you can't. You gotta be melee to do a first attack. Nat 20 again. 2 nat 20s.
Oh my god.
Who was that rolled the nat 20?
That was Damroth again.
Oh,
Why does it say partially resistant? He must have. Yeah, he's got resistance to non-magical attacks. Is why. All right, Green Shadow, you're up. 2 zombies left up on the board.
Nade out.
Burrito.
And this should be magic damage because this bow is magic.
it would
Yes,
be.
it should not be resistant. If it does, I'll correct it.
And an additional D4 for. Man, I'm rolling ones on every single D4.
All right, anything else?
I think that'll do. I think that'll do.
Yeah. Hey, if you're not enjoying only getting 1 attack, remember my advice. F the team, go extra attack always.
I'm kind of
Oh, I
hoping
get
this
two
white. Do you get 2 attacks?
I get 2 attacks when I'm dual wielding. I just don't get 2 attacks at range.
If he's
That's all.
level 5 in Ranger. If he's level 5 in Ranger, he gets extra attack.
Yes.
1 level from having extra attack.
Same for me. by the way, I don't have extra attack yet, in case you forgot. I don't have it yet.
Not yet.
Doesn't see it.
So,
Oh, wow.
in one
In a
more
minute.
level, I will get one more attack every turn.
Ragnabalder, finish it up, bro. Take these
Oh,
suckers down.
hopefully.
I'm hoping
He's
that
gonna
white gets
take-
a chance to blow up.
He's gonna get an upcasted guiding bolt this time.
Oh my god.
Damn it!
Your fingers hurt from trying to cast that guiding bolt.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to flip the right off, and that ends my turn.
You don't have a hand crossbow, do you?
That's all my level 2 spell slot. Glad that went somewhere.
Wait, you have a hand crossbow though.
I do.
So can't you use a hand crossbow for a bonus action if it's in your offhand?
Nope, only if you use... Offhanded attacks can only be made if you use your action, or part of your action at least, to make a weapon attack with the opposite hand. Now, if
That's
he
bold.
had dual hand crossbows, which is actually how I'm running Asterion right now. What the fuck?
Yes, I actually love the dual hand crossbow with him.
Yeah.
Especially if you make him an ascended vampire that gets a bonus 10 necrotic damage on all his auto attacks.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I've got him as a multi-class Duskwalker Ranger and Thief Rogue is what I have him as right now with 2 hand crossbows.
So you literally get 4 attacks a turn unless you're hasted, and then you get 6. Very
Yeah,
nice.
And he has the Hellfire hand crossbow, which can ignite them with a sneak attack, and then his offhanded hand crossbow is the one that does extra damage to an ignited target.
Flesh melter.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only combo you can go with for the 2-hand crossbows. There's nothing else good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attack this graded zombie. That's a hit. None of you're attacking one of the last ones. That's a bit more damage on the greater zombie. And then this hit is going to be with the blunt end, bludgeoning. That misses. 15 hits. 14 damage. Wow. That zombie is almost toast. Wait, no, I can throw a smite on there. F that. Yeah, no, that zombie's toast.
Awesome.
He's smoked. That, with a smite, you finish off the last zombie. There's still a white, but that zombie's taken care of.
Wait,
And they're
can I
working
still
on
use my? I can still use my movement, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There you go.
Thank you. That was very nice of you.
I'll put myself in the line of fire if it allows you to at least finish this guy off.
Oh,
Okay.
but technically that white, I guess he wouldn't be turned anymore because I damaged him.
correct. He's not
Yeah.
turned anymore.
So if you want to get rid of that effect.
Yes, sorry.
He's also mad at me because I flashed the bird at him.
All right, it is over to Reggie's turn. He's probably going to try to go up and get a crossbow attack. I think since you're surrounding him, he's not as worried about getting attacked. Actually, he may just do a ray of sickness.
The ray of
Yeah.
sickness.
Come on, down with the ray of sickness. That's a success for the attack roll. Wait, attack roll was 23. Oh, he passed the Constitution saving throw. Damn it. So he's going to take the 2d8, but then he doesn't get the effect on him. So he took 11 damage from that. And then that is Sir Reggie's turn. And it's over to the white. Let's see. He is going to use his life drain attack on Sano. That is a nat 1. Wow. I mean, that makes sense with all that armor he got. Yeah, no, he just whiffed his attacks. He was desperate. And it's over to Sano, who's going to bring us home.
I'm going to do my best. So... I like the idea of setting this guy on fire. No, but in case he decides to run, I want to make this run-proof. So we'll do Booming Blade. My old bread and butter, I feel like. I feel like I use Booming Blade more than literally anything else. Advantage. Thank you for that, Ragnvalder.
Always.
Yeah, alright. Roll that damage. Throw a little bit of thunder damage on him. Thunder! Doing another one.
Yep, go ahead and attack.
But I have advantage. I forgot that I have advantage. So
Roll
we have to
again.
click it. Cool. Again, thank you, Ragnvalder.
Anytime.
Yes. All right.
It only exceeded it by 5.
So he had 3 wounds left. Oh, he has a thing?
Yeah, he has a thing.
Is he up?
Let's see. Where is it? Oh, wait. Hold on. No, he doesn't have the same thing as the zombies. His hit points hit 0. He's just ghost.
Oh, cool. I still have a bonus action attack if I needed it.
He
Nope.
doesn't get undead Viagra. He's just down.
Nope.
Undead
No Viagra for
Viagra.
him.
All right, that's it. So, I will, since that was a booming blade, we're gonna do the human firework. So, as I finish him off, I'm going to decapitate him with the dagger, charging his skull with this thunderous energy. And as his skull drops to the ground, it will connect with my foot as I launch it straight up into the air, causing it to forcibly move and detonate as per the way Booming Blade works, making it explode in the air.
All right.
It's very colorful.
Like Jeff in Smash Bros.
Yes.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, the battle map is clear now. You have saved the priest.
Are any of the pews on fire from the fireball?
They're pretty much ash.
Ah.
I don't know if your mending can do anything for it. I think he's grateful to be alive, though, if we're being honest.
Well, at this point, I shall immediately begin removing the remains from the sanctuary. Like these things can't stay in the temple. I'm dragging bodies out.
I'll cast Prestidigitation to clean up the mess.
Very good of you. As you do, as you're dragging the bodies out, Janik comes over to you, Green Shadow, and says, "Thank you all so much for helping me. Here is part of the reward I promised you." And hold on, let me throw it into the chat, and you can add it into your inventory.
I didn't remember that he promised us anything.
Yes,
Ooh.
an amulet of the devout. Must be attuned for by a cleric or paladin.
Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to know the spell Remove Curse, would you?
I mean, I am a priest. I could.
So we have a dear friend that needs a curse removed. Would you be willing to do that for us?
Certainly, that is one of the things we offer here. I certainly owe you. By the way, the 2d20 that I rolled was gold.
Ooh. Okay.
For each of us, or to split?
I mean, he's a poor priest, so he's got 29 gold is like everything he has.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
Somebody can take it. Just another little boon. That's on top of the amulet of the devout, which he handed it to you, Green Shadow.
And I know what this is.
I mean, you might recognize it. It actually bears the symbol of your deity, Saloon.
Right? I assumed.
So if he doesn't know it, I will tell him later.
He
Sort
actually,
of
oh, yeah,
a
that's right,
newbie
you're
to the
one who's
religion.
feeling it, yeah. Yeah, she could share.
The
She could share the information with you that it is an amulet of Saloon, an amulet of the devout.
Does Milady have any attack spells that she uses?
What now?
Does she have any attack spells?
Does who?
Uh,
I'm confused.
Dahlia. Speaking to Dahlia. Asking Dahlia, Milady, do you have any attack spells that you use?
She said,
Nice.
yeah, she mainly just has smites. She has Searing
Which are not
Smite.
attacks.
Right.
They're not
Huh?
attack spells, though, right? They're just add-ons.
Some of them
Branding
are
Smite is a
spells.
bonus action evocation spell.
Yeah, some of them are spells.
I mean, if it's an attack spell, I mean, I have no attack spells. I guess my point is, she gets it or I get it, and I don't have any attack spells at this point.
But
Right,
you will,
yeah. Doesn't-
I would assume.
It also gives you an
I
extra
will.
channel
Next
divinity.
level I will, and next level I get channel divinity, which she never gets.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're going cleric for your next level up?
Yeah. For a host of reasons, which, whatever.
Your reasons are your own, I get it. I personally, it's not what I would do, but it's not my character. And I'm sure you have all kinds of strategies lined up.
I always think I do. Whether I actually do or not, who the hell knows?
All right. We do need to take like a 5 or 10 minute pee break. And then, actually, in the meantime, you guys can think about what you want to do with your level up.
Hey Lee, just so to knock something out, are you're gonna listen to this later, right? Because I was thinking if we're taking a pee break, if there's certain people that are still gonna stay, I could knock out like some RP stuff.
Yeah, I can come back and look at this later. That's fine.
You know what? I'll wait. I'll wait. It's fine. I'll wait.
But you guys can think about what you want for your level up. You guys could still do some stuff tonight, like hit up a shop or something like that, but then you can literally take your long rest and hit level 6.
I already know. I am taking Thunderstep and Blink.
Some of you do. Some of you might need to think about what you want to do for your next level.
And this will be the last level in Wizard I will be taking for a while.
While we're taking the break, does anybody need to know how to level up again?
Hey, Lee, are
Nope.
you saying, can I go ahead and do it? Can I go ahead and level up?
I don't think you're going to do any more combat tonight, so yeah,
Sweet.
certainly can either way.
I want Blink and Thunderstep.
Refresh
But you can do that
everyone's
when you get
memory on
back.
how to level up.
So you're gonna go on the top, go to your main tab. Then you're gonna go to class and level. You're gonna hit the little gear symbol on the very end of that next to prof. There should be a +3 right there. You're gonna hit that, or hit that, and then it's gonna bring up class and level, and then your name. You go down to the little dragon symbol next to, there should be wizard, then there should be level, then there should be caster, hit die, and then there should be a dragon symbol at the very right hand. You're going to hit that. Then you're going to take the one that's on the very top left dragon symbol. It'll say drag record link. Take that and drag that on to level, and it'll level you up.
Oh, I see the dragon symbol there. What if you want to do a different class?
Then you have
Then
to
just hit the class
same
that
thing,
you want.
But yeah,
Yeah,
just
just-
find the class that you want. Next level, I'll be doing that with Fighter. So, whenever you get a chance, Lee, you don't have to do it right now, but when you get back, I will take Blink and Thunderstep. Imagine, how annoying am I going to be with Blink?
Why is Blink not coming up?
Beautiful.
Blink is not coming up.
Should. Checked over in spells.
My inspirations are now D8s.
There's Thunderstep. I actually couldn't find Kinetic Jaunt earlier because I was trying to add that to Reginald, and I activated like every single module and still couldn't get it.
Are you sure you didn't accidentally give me Thunder Wave just now?
I put in Thunderstep in the chat to the
Oh,
left.
I see it. Yeah, that's the spell. I just don't have it yet.
Can you just drag it from that thing into your thing?
think I
Or do you want
can.
me to?
Let's see.
I mean, if not,
Yes,
I have it.
I was able to do it. It worked for me.
Okay, I thought you could.
Thunderstep is going to be so freaking busted for this build. Like, imagine, I'm surrounded on all sides. They're all attacking me. Action, I explode, and I get the fuck out of there, and everything near me takes thunder damage.
What was the other one?
Blink. And I just found it. I think I might be able to drag it in.
Yeah, you should be
I
able
don't
to.
know why it wasn't popping up. Here.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
got it.
Yep, think about what you want to do for your level up. I'm going to mute this and go take a bathroom break and get some water and all that stuff.
I
was
need to
thinking
talk to
about-
Dahlia if she has a second.
Oh,
Hey, you want to come up here and talk to your dad? I'll even leave the video chat thing on when I go.
6, 7, 8, 9.
You take a seat.
Chat.
6 plus 4. Okay, I can have 10 spells prepared. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm here, whatever you want to do. Say.
This amulet, you and I are the only ones that can use it, but it seems that maybe it's slightly more advantageous for me to have it than for you.
I would agree with that.
I'm indebted to you.
I'm sure.
Now I just have to figure out how to get this thing into my inventory.
I'm sure that at some point your usage of the amulet will benefit me as well.
Oh, there it is. Now I have to figure out how to attune to the amulet. There's a click box there. Very nice. All right. So it gives me +1 bonus to spell attacks.
so should I pick up Insentient Greed?
Insight?
Yeah, sorry, Insight Greed. My bad. I read that wrong. Dyslexia shit, yeah.
God, I am torn on what to... Because here's the thing, like, as it stands right now, I've got 5 level 3 spells prepared, right? I don't need to have 5 level 3 spells prepared. But they're all good. So, like, these are my level 3 spells that I got. Blink. Counterspell. Fireball. Haste. Thunderstep. How do I pick? How do I get rid of any of those? Honestly, the one that's kind of on the chopping block, surprisingly, is Fireball.
Fireball. I was about to say the same thing for you. Yeah.
Buddy.
What does Thunderstep do? I don't actually know that one.
So Thunderstep is awesome. Let me read it to you. So, you teleport yourself to an unoccupied space you can see within range. Immediately after you disappear, a thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of the space you left, so where I was standing before I teleported, must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. The thunder can be heard from up to 300 feet away. You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also teleport one willing creature of your size, or smaller, who is carrying gear up to his carrying capacity. The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast this spell, and there must be an unoccupied space within 5 feet of your destination space for the creature to appear in. So basically, big
Misty
sonic
Step
boom,
is
it's
another
Misty
person
Step with an
with a sonic
explosion.
boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't give that up.
No, I can't give that up. I'm gonna have to chop off Fireball. It is what it is.
Do you honestly need it?
Do what?
Do you really need Fireball?
I mean, it's hard just being a wizard and not having Fireball prepared, right? Like, that is the wizard spell. With that
It
being
is.
said, Thunderstep suits my playstyle a hell of a lot more than Fireball does.
But this level, I finally have access to my level 3 spells.
And I feel like I need to have, because right now my only level 1 spells that I have prepared are Shield and Silvery Barbs. I feel like I need a offensive spell that I can cast with a first level slot. And so the ones to pick from here are Burning Hands, Ice Knife, or Thunder Wave.
I'm a huge fan of Ice Knife.
I am too.
She uses that a lot in BG3.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to prepare Fire Knife. I mean, not Fire Knife. That would be cool.
Fire
Ice
Knife.
Knife. Fire Knife. Actually, I'm going to make that a spell in my game now. That would be an awesome spell. Fire Knife. But no, I'm going to prepare... I was looking at Burning Hands and Ice Knife and thought Fire Knife. Anyway, Ice Knife. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I had that prepared for the longest time, but for about the last level or two, I haven't. But it'll be nice to see it come back.
Thinking about picking up Mind Thrust.
Mind Thrust is a good one. Another good one, and it's not a third level, it's a second level. Tasha's Mind Whip is really good for utility. You can like rob the target of like part of their turn.
Yeah, they so it basically they can't take reactions, and they have to either choose to use a bonus action, or movement. They can only choose one.
And remember, I used to use that spell with Jace all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get level 10, I can cast it. Also,
Wait,
if I
is
use
it an
it
enchantment
above,
spell?
it's an enchantment spell.
Oh my
Mind Thrust.
god, dude. You have to get
Well,
that spell. If not right now, eventually. That is the
Yeah.
perfect spell, and it does damage too. It's an enchantment spell that does damage, so it's a solid like twin casting offensive option. I mean, how many
And I
enchantment
don't-
spells are there that do damage?
I know, right? I don't also have to I don't have to wait till level 10 because I can also cast it at third level and choose one additional target.
It's true.
So
Gonna stay,
yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up that
Element for
one.
level 6 or multi-class?
You're gonna do Tasha's Mind Whip?
A Mind Thrust.
Oh, Mind Thrust. What does that one do?
It's so it is 3d6 psychic damage. They can't take the reaction till the end of their turn, and then they on their turn they must choose whether to move, an action,
Are you
or
sure
bonus
that's
action.
That sounds like Tasha's Mind Whip that you're quoting here.
Well, apparently I'm not able to put it in the
Probably wants you.
I promise you, it's Mind Thrust. I'm looking at it right now.
Mind Thrust is just the UA version of Tasha's Mind Whip. I'm seeing it.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, is it?
Yeah, it's just the UA
Then-
version of Tasha's Mind Whip.
You don't allow UA,
Well-
do you?
It gives a bonus to saving throws to everyone within.
He doesn't
10.
allow UA, does he?
No,
That
he
is-
doesn't. But literally, Mind Thrust is just Tasha's Mind Whip. That's all it is. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You got the belt later on, so you have to put a bunch.
I'm fine with just having Tasha's. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. You should take
Yeah, it's identical. It's the same thing. They changed the name.
Then you'd have a +3 to your
No,
arm.
because if he allowed Unearthed Arcana, I would pick up the Touch of Mephistopheles, so every time I cast Eldritch Blast, I could bonus action Fireball.
Oh, that would be ridiculous. No, I mean, honestly, like there's a really cool subclass that never made it past UA, and I wish it had, because it was a thing in 3rd edition and 3.5. The Thurgy Wizard. Or Turgy, depending on who, but I don't like to say it that way because it sounds like you're saying turd, but anyway, the Thurgy Wizard.
Wizard.
It's a wizard that has access to cleric spells. And it was in UA for a while, but it never made it past UA. And I don't know why it never made it past UA, because it doesn't seem like an overpowered subclass to me. And there was a non-UA version of it, an official version of it in 3rd edition D&D. So I don't know why it never made it past UA.
she'll wait for me.
All right. Well, I don't have fireball prepared right now, so that's fine.
Let's see. Amelia, did you want to change your spells at all for your paladin? I mean, level 6, you have the same number of spell slots. It just gives you an opportunity to swap out your spells if you want to. So you've had Bless, Protection from Evil and Good, Sanctuary, Searing Smite, Branding Smite, Lust of Restoration, Prayer of Healing, and Zone of Truth. You can think about it if you want to look up the spells later on.
Yeah. If you'll give me till next session to have that locked in.
Did everyone level their stuff up?
Yeah, I already did.
Alright.
I did. Holy, you are going to love this bullshit so much.
Am I though?
Hey,
Oh yeah, you are.
what's cool?
not-
Sorry,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. No, go
Okay.
ahead.
Hypnotic pattern. Because of the DOS loot, anything in the range has disadvantage on the saving throw. On the wisdom save.
So, what's cool about greed is it doesn't have a maximum amount of targets. You can, as long as they're within the 30 feet range, you can attack as many targets as you want.
Incite Greed, what module is that from? Does it say? I want to say that's from like
Legacy is the version.
yeah, Acquisitions Incorporated. Okay, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. So as long as y'all don't hit them, they fail the saving throw, they are just attracted to me.
So Acquisitions Incorporated is an interesting module in the sense that it was actually a partnership between Wizards of the Coast and forget who. It's a partnership between Wizards of the Coast and like some other company. Okay, yeah, so it's a partnership they did with these other podcasters where they incorporated some of their material and made it official D&D content.
Crown of Madness could be good. That's another second level spell. What's a good touch spell that I can use with my familiar?
Bestow Curse.
That's a 4th level, I think, spell.
Oh, it's third.
It's third.
Yeah, but if I was a frontline like Gavin's character, I would, but
Oh yeah, what's my HP now? Wonderful.
Alright, yeah, I feel like I got all my bases covered here. If I just need a solid ranged spell attack, I have Ice Knife. Then I've got Shield and Silvery Barbs for defense, Mirror Image, of course, also for defense, Misty Step for utility, Wither and Bloom, Blink, Counterspell, Haste, and Thunderstep is what I have prepared after this rest.
oh, Glyph of Warning is such an interesting one that I've wanted to try out. Haste would be good. What is House of Cards?
All right. Let's see.
Should I get House of Cards? It's basically like a pop-up base.
House of Cards? I mean, none of us have anything like that. It would be good for
So
the
you
group.
touch the ground and conjure forth a defensive, secure structure made of playing cards. The structure rises with you at the center, harmlessly lifting you and any creatures in the area. The house of cards has a square base that is 30 feet on each side, and it is 3 floors with 10-foot high ceilings. The second floor is 20 feet on each side, and the top floor is 10 feet on each side.
That sounds like a homebrew.
It's
No,
Unearthed
it's,
Arcana. No, it's Unearthed Arcana, which is like one thing
Okay.
that I.
Is it UA? I'm pretty sure there's an official version of House of Cards.
If there, I can't find an official version, but I know House of
It sounds
Cards.
a lot like Rope Trick.
Because I've typed in House of Cards, so I don't know what the other version would be.
Take it. It's fine.
I could
It
get.
is from the Book of Many Things. It has been officially released in the Book of Many Things, in an identical version as its UA.
What's the name of the identical version?
It's House of Cards. I can send you the link if you want it. I'll just shoot you a message real quick that has the link of it. It's legit. I just sent you the link from the Book of Many Things.
Why is I'm looking for spells? There's only 2.
Oh, that's
Under
the
the spells.
wondrous item version of it, not the spell. Never mind. Hold on.
I was gonna say. Items. Items, I can't find it.
House of Cards. Let's see. What does it say? House of Cards. It says D&D 5e. Oh, Unleashed Arcana. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find a legit version of it. We still got a little bit of role playing to do. You were asking.
Yes. So,
priest.
I would say that after this, and in fact, Ragnvalder, you would be the first one to notice this, because typically, when I fight, it's almost in like a very jovial way, right? Like I've always got a grin on my face when I'm in combat. Right now, it's more of a like
Panting, exhausted. You would be a little bit lethargic too when the haste wears off.
Yeah. At this point, I would turn to the group and I would just say, like, I have a bit of a confession to make. I needed this combat. This needed to happen. This needed to go the way that it did. I must admit, my biggest folly is my arrogance. It always has been. It's been my pride as a mage, as a warrior. And I think, as much as it pains me to admit it, deep down there has always been, as much as I consider all of you trusted friends, as much as I value all of your company and your aid in battle, I think deep down, somewhere in my psyche, there's always been this thought that I am the strongest. As much as I fight it, as much as I try not to believe so, as much as I try to fight this sort of attitude, it is my folly. My folly is my pride, my folly is my arrogance. And I swear that I will not think that way anymore. I've come to realize I need all of you just as much, if not more so, than you need me. And I feel as though I owe all of you an apology for this, well, oversight, for this false belief. One that I have not embraced, but nevertheless has been present. And I owe all of you my thanks, for if it weren't for all of you, I surely would have died this day.
I'm going to walk up to Sano and I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and I'm going to look him in the eye and say, no worries, man. In fact, I hope you haven't lost this desire to one day fight a dragon. Tell me not this hasn't taken away your drive,
Oh, not
your
for a moment.
determination. Well, then I'm glad you've received your moment of clarity.
And speaking of that clarity, brother, as much as I mean no offense by this, we are both devoted to the arcane. But magic has failed me this day. This is the time that I swear that you will surpass me in the study of the mystic arts. For the time being, I will strive to further my skills, not as a mage, but as a warrior. And I use that as an RP moment to clarify why my character will be taking levels in Fighter for the next several levels.
And while you're saying this, Real Boar's coming up and reaching up to put a hand on your shoulder, because obviously he's a dwarf and he's short, and says, "Well said, lad. And you're definitely right. You definitely needed us there more than we needed you. Good thing we came to save your ass," and pats you on the shoulder. You can buy us a beer. Buy some
As
ale.
always, in a nick of time, my friend. A mug of black mead's on me.
So I'm trying to add a spell here, and I
Mhm.
can't find it. And it's a common spell, absorb elements. Can't find it.
I got it. And I'm just going to put it in the chat. And you should be just able to just click that and drag it into your thing. Or I can just drag it for you. Hang on.
I got it.
Okay. Yep, there you go.
And I'm just gonna say, and listen, brother, I hope you won't take any offense to the fact that I'm not going to be studying magic for a while.
That's okay. We'll just step past you in the magical arts and be more superior. It'll be alright.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far now.
Damroth is going to kind of peek over and say, "Is he finally going to learn to fight now?" And then he smiles and goes back to picking up his axes that he threw, including one that he landed inside of the zombie's neck and shoulder and has to yank it out.
I mean, Damroth, not everyone can be quite the hulking brute as yourself, but sometimes you need a hulking brute at your back when it comes to in a good battle. Your aid here was very much appreciated, my friend. By the way, where is Genry? Is she well?
Oh, well, last I saw her, she was. There was I think a few outside that she was cleaning up that had run out.
I see. It's good to know.
I think she's a rogue, right?
Swashbuckler, yes.
Swashbuckler, yeah.
If you read her
So
backstory, she's actually a former pirate.
It's a good thing that it's Realbor speaking now. It says, "It's a good thing that our friend told us where you were going to be."
And who's this friend?
So right over here in the corner, you can see she pops up. Hold on, what's her name? Gemna Gleamsilver.
I'm gonna say, you know she's a Zentarum, correct?
You know she's on our side against the dragon cult, right?
I must place aside my
he's going to go
prejudices.
over. He's going to go over and, I mean, not like in a friendly manner, but shake hands with Gemna and thank her for the information and for helping out. And once again, we owe you one. And then Gemna will pip up with, "Oh, I do. And next time I'm in trouble, I'm going to cash in. Well, it's been fun. Enjoyed watching the fight. Have a good day." And she's heading out. She'd been watching you and following you the whole time and is in contact with them. Realize that Zentarum and the Harpers have been working together against the Cult of the Dragon.
Even though I imagine it's like an enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
It is a big, huge enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah.
because
Like the
the
cult of the
Harpers
dragon.
and the Zentarum don't exactly get along either.
No, they're sworn enemies, but the cult of the dragon is an existential threat that could destroy the world. So they're hesitantly sharing information and cooperating for the
Yeah.
time being. Until it's an opportune time to stab in the back.
Yep. Oh, I
Now,
would say, Rilbor, I don't know if you've heard anything. This is just a bit of a shot in the dark. A couple months back in Baldur's Gate, I went to visit a friend of mine. You may have met her once. Her name is Shanna Tealflower. I grew up with her when I was undergoing my Blade Singer training. She was taken by Ty, I believe.
taken, but you mean taken
Captured.
with Ty?
What do you mean?
They're traveling together.
Willingly so?
Well, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't know.
I did not know. I was under the impression that she had been kidnapped by Ty.
Why?
At the scene, she left a note that says, "I figured you'd come for her. You know how jealous I can be."
Wow. She's really an asshole. She does not like you, does she?
I suppose not. That is good to know. At the very least, I know that Shanna isn't in immediate danger, but...
Well, she's always in danger with the missions that they've been going on, but they've been getting some good information for us.
I thought Ty wanted me dead.
Well, that I can't comment on. She may very well want you dead. Really doesn't seem like she likes you at the moment.
All right,
that
I'm
was a
struggling
big
with one.
keeping the note.
I'm
I-
struggling with one more out of RP issue when we get to a break.
Oh, I'm just gonna point to the group and just say, I have a very complicated romantic history, to say the least.
Don't I know it? I might be able to compose a sonata with all this stuff I hear of you and your romantic escapades.
Hi, Chen, and what is it,
Shauna
Shauna?
Tealflower, yeah.
All right, what's the issue you're having, Jazz?
Trying to figure out how to add the Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary to my character, and I can't find that anywhere.
Well, you took the second level in Cleric. I don't know why I didn't automatically add that.
Well,
So here's how you can troubleshoot. Go onto your character sheet and look at where it says class and level. Click the little gear and see if it has a subclass listed for you, and see if that is blank.
Hold on. Is that on the main page?
Yes.
Subclass is Twilight Domain. It's in there.
Then it should have added it automatically.
Under abilities, I see Divine Domain Twilight.
Yes, but there's nothing in there. It's empty. So I've got to figure out how to add Twilight Sanctuary into there.
So one thing you can do, it's sort of the long roundabout way. Look it up on Google, find it, copy and paste it, then go over to your abilities, click Add Item, and just copy and paste it from Google into your features.
Interesting. Okay.
That guy.
Oh, is it up under abilities, not under actions?
That's under abilities, yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why I'm struggling to find it then.
Like, I found the Twilight spells that it gives you.
Yeah, it's blank there too, and actions and features. All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too. I thought there'd be a way. wonder if it would be under skills.
Oh, because also the turn undead's not in there either. In either place.
So you wouldn't see Turn Undead. You would see it under Channel Divinity. And then you
Right.
can click on Channel Divinity, and you should see somewhere in there where it shows the Turn Undead feature.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Under which tab then? Abilities?
Yes.
No, yeah. Under abilities. I feel like when you leveled up, it should have allowed you to pick that, though. Oh, there it is. Hold on, I think I might be able to just add it. Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary. Yep, got it. So I was able to find it so back at the main page, when you go to the little gear symbol to level up, below Cleric, where it has Twilight Domain, when you click on it, I can scroll down and find your domain spells, bonus proficiency, Eyes of Night, Vigilant Blessing, Steps of Night, all that stuff, and add it to you as needed. So for Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary, that is now added to you under abilities. Or is it under abilities? Yeah, under abilities.
Yeah, it says, I'm clicking on what you're saying, or I think I am, and it says unable to find subclass record.
Go to abilities now. I added Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay, all right. There it is, okay.
Yep. Yeah, I added it for you. I found it for
All right.
you. Good
Cool.
to go.
All right.
All right. So when you want to get your buddy uncursed,
Yeah, I think we should free our stag, buddy.
all right. So yeah, Janik is more than happy to uncurse him. Like, do you say it's this guy over here and point to the stag, or what? How do we do
Yeah,
this?
so
He's just asking
I
which
don't know,
one of you
just-
cursed.
whistle like this creature as the golden stag wanders in.
Huh. Well,
As
that's a first.
we have it to our understanding that he is some wood elven royalty from long ago, but he has forgotten his name.
All right. Well, let's see what I can do. And he will proceed to cast the remove curse. And oh shoot, I need to go back to my notes and see what that guy's name was. Hey, bonus if anyone can remember his name.
He never said his name. He didn't know his name.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right, you forgot his
he
name.
couldn't remember his name, right?
Yeah, you get an inspiration because you remembered that he didn't remember his name.
Cool, easiest inspiration I've earned.
No,
What if I already had inspiration?
you didn't though.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe I forgot to check it off, but now I have it. So.
I just added it to you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, as soon as he turns human again, he's like, holy cow, I've been standing around forever, it feels like. Man, the suspense was killing me. Oh, thank you, though. It feels good to be elf again. I don't have a whole lot, but I'll give you what I have. I shouldn't need it anymore to, survive, so. And all he has on him is a longbow.
Well, I know who that should go to.
Realize that this would probably be a much more momentous occasion if I hadn't already given Green Shadow the opportunity to get a vicious longbow. Although a +1 longbow is still nice.
It
I mean,
is.
Vicious is only good if
You get a crit.
you
Yeah.
right.
I'd much rather take the reliability of a +1 longbow over a vicious
He's
longbow.
giving you guys a +1 longbow. It's just what he had on him.
I would definitely take the +1 longbow, but I just got an amulet, so I don't want to be like a treasure hoard.
Oh no, it's all right. There's going to be other items in this town, so don't worry.
Perhaps I have a question for you.
Who are you talking to?
The elf.
Uh-huh.
you said that you're royalty, correct?
I mean, I was
So
hundreds of years ago.
you have some experience around the bureaucratic elements, perhaps, of managing a kingdom. Would that extend to warfare?
Warfare. I've never been to war. We lived at a time when there was peace.
I seek knowledge on military tactics. That's what I'm going to begin studying up on. So, by the way, Lee, I'm going to just RP the fact that I am going into Battle Master when I get up there. It's all about, like, military strategy. Would you perhaps be able to point me in the right direction? Perhaps to some literature, or maybe if you knew anything yourself, I could pick your brain. Shot in the dark, of course, but...
Well, I could show you how to use the longbow.
Well, that would be lovely.
All right. I mean, I owe you, so I'll hang around and help you learn the longbow for as long as is needed. It's about all I know.
We lifted his curse.
I know tracking and hunting.
We lifted his curse.
Oh yeah, he's human now, or elven. Normal.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
He
He's a wood elf, right?
Yeah.
So kind of olive-skinned, dark hair, kind of...
Yeah. Very tan for all the time he spent outdoors.
Well, wood elves are also just kind of naturally tan. Like, they kind of have, like, the same, like, complexion as somebody who's, like, Hispanic. A wood elf does.
Yeah. Very dusky. Is there any other matters here to attend to?
Have we finished cleaning up the sanctuary, the temple? If not, I'm going to continue doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if the ashen chairs can be restored, but everything else can be cleaned up. And Janik honestly is appreciative of everyone cleaning up. Like it's more than I could ask for. Like I'm just happy to be alive. I can let my parishioners know that they can all come back and that it's safe now. I mean, well, actually, I probably need to be relocated again. He starts whispering to what's her names?
I'm gonna look...
Damroth and Rilbor, because he needs to get relocated again.
I'm gonna look at Dahlia as well as Damroth and Rilbor, and just sort of, without him seeing, just kind of flash my Harper badge. Like, should we tell him?
Tell priest?
She has tell the priest, you mean?
Yes, that we are what we are.
For him to know.
She said, I guess it couldn't hurt.
Well, you are in the company of 4 members of the Harpers, currently. So if you ever need any aid, simply seek out us or any of the other members of our organization, and you shall receive it.
Well, I do. In fact, I'll need to be relocated again since the Thayans found me. They sent their undead after me.
Why are they after you?
There you go.
That's the right questions.
We'll call that unfinished business.
Oh, certainly there's more to the story than that.
It's a very long story.
We have time.
Well, many years ago when I was a younger man, bless you, I was a humble mason. I was a builder, basically. And I was working on a project for what I did not know was Red Wizards. And every day, my daughters would come visit me and bring me lunch. I didn't have a wife anymore since she had passed away, so it was just me and my daughters. And it seemed odd occasionally when they would visit. There was strange looks from my employers. And, well, one day, they didn't show up, and I was worried. And I couldn't find them, so I went to the Harpers. And they were apparently abducted and were going to be used for a sacrifice at the same place that I was building.
I see.
So they got us out. My daughters joined the Harpers, and I came here and became a priest. Started over.
Well, I'm glad to see that you are doing well for yourself. And your daughters could have... I mean, of course, I'm a bit biased on this, but they made the best decision that they could that day when they joined us.
They're both dead.
Balthazar is holding in laughter. Balthazar almost like just burst out laughing and is walking away. Like he's turning red in the face. He finds that so humorous that it's almost disturbing.
He's giving you a bombastic side eye with the eyebrow.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Rag is turning around, facing the opposite direction of the priest, trying not to make a noise.
Oh my god!
Oh, dude, that's not even. I wasn't even laughing about like the daughters. It was more about
what I said
my
immediately
brother.
before that. This is my in character reaction. Just
Hold on,
I'm very, very sorry to hear that. I'm so terribly sorry to hear that.
It's all right. They did do the right thing. They died in service to the public and saved a lot of lives in their time. And I've been able to help here at this church as well. And now you've helped me. So hopefully I'll get to continue helping people.
I certainly hope so. And again, deeply sorry for your loss. I had no idea whenever I said what I said, and I apologize.
Oh, it's fine, son. He grasps his chain, his amulet. It's not an amulet of the devout, but like a cheap symbol.
Like
that
a holy
has-
symbol.
Yeah, just a regular holy symbol. Be careful when you ask for a backstory. I have them.
Yeah, no, I'm a little impressed. Not gonna lie. You didn't even stumble with that one.
No, I had that one memorized. I figured that would be necessary.
Oh, that was perfect.
I literally every character I make now, I have to like make some backstory for them.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be much. Just you gotta have something.
I gotta have some details. They gotta have a life. I have to work on my accents more. I kind of forget it and just start going over details. And,
I think the fake accent that I enjoy doing the most, just because it's the hardest for me, but I feel like it's one that I've gotten decent at, is like an orc. Like, let me see. like, hi, what are you doing over there? Over yonder. You want to make a fight?
every time I do an accent, they start to blend, especially if I bounce around. Like Irish turns into Scottish, Scottish turns into Eastern European.
I try to go like a little Cockney with my orcs.
All of mine. Oh yeah, all of mine get a little cocky.
Like, hi, you over there. Like, just Cockney, just straight up like a British redneck.
Speaking of rednecks, no one can do a better redneck than Nick.
I don't know. I'm pretty damn good at doing like an obnoxious Southern accent.
Nobody pulled off an obnoxious Southern accent better than Tony.
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
no, he
That feeler?
Yeah.
Dude, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I literally wanted to choke him just so I didn't have to hear that accent. I loved all his other accents. That one was like, oh my god,
Well,
I can't hear it anymore.
my thought with fantasy is that, like, I don't know, it's just a Southern American accent just sounds out of place in fantasy.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, Eastern European, fine. Give some just like thick Russian accent, that works. British obviously works.
Accent,
Irish
no.
works. American accents work, but like Southern American accents
redneck?
don't.
Like country music with twang doesn't work.
No, not in fantasy.
Can't work.
Literally
Nope.
anything else. Like, I've even had characters that have like like a Western European, like Spanish type accent. Like, in fact, whenever I was the previous incarnation of Sano, when I was my Celestial Warlock, he was what was his full name? Anyway, I was Sano. How can I? Let me try to get his voice right. What are you all doing over here? My name is Sano. Like, it was like, that was the accent that I would do. Like, very much my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh, yeah. I actually love the Inigo Montoya.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could find Kinetic Jaunt and add that. I literally wanted to add Kinetic Jaunt to Reginald's thing so he wouldn't keep taking attacks of opportunity and getting downed. And I can't find that one either. I didn't think that was
Kinetic Jaunt, that might be a Strixhaven spell. By the way, Lee, in case you wanted to add it, I added what is it? There's a couple modules that you might want to activate just to see what they have that I bought recently. So I bought for our server, I bought Vecna for starters. So Vecna Eve of Ruin is on there. But
Vecna,
also,
okay, loading that one.
And then also Dragonlance. I bought Dragonlance as well.
Hang on, it's still loading. You can probably chill and take notes yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
You're chilling.
It sounded like mostly we were just kind of chatting.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I got Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen. And that one might be prudent for you to look at for this.
Dragonland, I gotta find it.
Because that's another module that's about Tiamat. Just on a different planet. But it includes Tiamat in it as well, so there might be...
Is it D&D Dragonlance, or is it just Dragonlance?
Might be D&D Dragonlance, I'm not sure, but it's Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen.
You want to find... You said Kinetic Jaunt is Strixhaven?
It might be. Strixhaven would be another one that would be good to get for the server.
Let me see. Do we not have that one? Maybe that's why.
No, we don't, and it is from Strixhaven.
Okay.
But
All right,
you
that's
can
what
always
I
just
think.
add it in. It's pretty easy to do.
Add it in?
Yeah, you can just... That's how we have, like Silvery Barbs. Silvery Barbs is from Strixhaven. So is Wither and Bloom, but they just got added in.
How
In
do
fact, I can even do that for you. So let's see. Spell.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's a super overpowered one. Kinetic Jaunt, I mean.
Do me a favor and add, like, literally any spell of Kinetic Jaunt's level into my spell list, and I will do this for you. Because I can't create a blank spell.
What is Kinetic Jaunt's level? That's level 2,
Second,
right?
yeah.
So just pick a level 2 spell.
And drop into my spell list. I'll turn it into Kinetic Jaunt. Then I will tell you how to make it an official spell on the server. And then you can just delete it from my spell list.
Alright. I added in Alter Self.
Alright. So now I'm going to go to Kinetic Jaunt, and I'm just going to start copying and pasting some things off of Google. So,
Alright.
You added in Alter Self, you said? Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. Alright, so let me unlock it. Change the name to Kinetic Jaunt.
While he's doing that, does anybody have anything else they need to do?
Transmutation. And it says also transmutation, so that works even better. That makes it even easier.
I'm assuming we can go shopping tomorrow, or if we want to knock it out tonight, I'm down. But
You can literally shop tonight.
all right, yeah. So I'm gonna go look to see what they got, basically.
I'll follow Balthazar.
I will do the same thing.
Who's taking the longbow?
You can have the longbow.
These
Yeah, I
ones
think
are too
longbow is
kind
good,
to
yeah.
this one.
Also, I turned to Fryer. If you would like to sell anything, keep in mind there's not a better salesman in town than yours truly.
100%.
You're forgetting about Lawrence Longbottom.
Well, he might have a long bottom, but I have a silvery tongue.
He had the Magic Emporium in El Terrell, and he also has the Magic Emporium in Waterdeep. I just shared the parcel that has the items.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Welcome, lads. Good to see you
Amulet
again.
of Massive Crits? What the hell is that? The weapon type used to a critical hit.
Adamantine plate armor? Oh.
Oh, somebody's got to get the bag of holding. Somebody buy the bag of holding.
Are there 2 bags of holding?
Boots of Speed. Okay, guys, imagine me with the Boots of Speed, right? Like,
You'd be
Run away. So
there.
hard.
You could flank with yourself.
you can use a bonus action and double your walking speed. I would have a base walking speed while hasted of 160.
Good God.
Then I could dash for another 160. And then dash again for another 160. I can move 480 feet in a turn. Nobody's getting away from me. I want the boots. I want the boots. I need those boots. I have 519 gold pieces. Hey, good buddy Ragnvalder. I am salivating over these boots. Can you try to get me a good deal on them?
Sano, one piece of advice: do not display your enthusiasm for these boots, or it may increase our price.
That's fair. I
But
will
yes.
turn my back. And the dagger of venom
Use
isn't
your
too shabby
strongest
either.
poker face. I'll pick up these boots and I will make my way to the store clerk.
And I want the dagger of venom as well.
I'll take it from you.
Yeah, it's 2,000 though.
I grew up none.
You can try. It adds an extra damage die of the weapon type used to a critical hit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna guess.
Holy shit!
But maybe
But did we get any gold out of this?
like 5.
We got 29 gold out
For the
of
whole
off of
party.
the
Oh,
the whole
okay. All
party.
right.
But we
There
did just
other
get
ways.
500 gold for the travel.
Ooh, a
Yeah, I
scroll
added
of
that
Kona
in, yeah.
Cold.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Definitely can't afford the 2,073 gold piece price, though.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, I'm not going to be greedy here. There's a lot of things that I want here, but really the must-have things that are popping out to me is that dagger and those boots. The ring of free action as well, but I don't want to hog. If somebody else wants that, I get it.
I was just
I
looking.
can
That what it does is make difficult terrain.
But you also can't be paralyzed or restrained.
That's not as good as a whole free action.
No, I would literally want it just for the immunity to being paralyzed or restrained.
Yeah.
I want the free action because
Yeah, I'm not gonna hog it. If somebody else wants it, by all means, it's yours. I really want those boots and I really want that dagger.
I recommend we get that scroll of Revivify.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea either.
Because it doesn't cost a diamond if we use the scroll.
That's true, and it's only 136 gold pieces, so it's kind of a no-brainer to get that. Work your magic, my friend. Surely there are none who are more skilled at bargaining than yourself.
Hey, Dahlia wants the adamantine plate armor, but it's 1,000 gold.
Let's see. Ooh.
That's immunity to critical hits, right?
Yeah.
There'd be no need to silvery barbs a critical hit against her anymore.
We can see. I'll put it this way. I have 519 gold pieces. I'm 100% willing to, if you can get the price of that dagger and those boots combined to less than that, I will give every remaining gold piece that I have after that to Dahlia.
840. So I was gonna try and see if I could roll like a persuasion or something and get the shop owner to give me a little 15% discount for saving the city.
Oh yeah, I will inform everyone we are getting everything we want. I am not worried in the slightest.
Realize you might be able to earn more gold before you guys leave town too. The shop will
Also
still be
true.
here.
It's true. Work your magic, friend.
Can
I
I
have
still,
total faith in you.
still roll?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
hmm,
Get ready to talk and roll and ask, but you can also try to talk your way into a deal for stuff. Ragnar, were you first going to try to roll some persuasion checks?
yes, I will go up to the clerk
Intimidation checks.
with at first the dagger of venom, ring of free action, and the boots of speed, and present them on the counter. Fair shopkeeper.
I need to pull up my calculator.
Could we speak outside first?
Speak outside.
Of course.
What are you guys up to? So, boots of speed, dagger of venom, which is 250.
This one will gladly trade this vicious longbow if the amulet of massive crits can be added to the list and the vicious longbow in trade. The vicious longbow is quite valuable.
I think you might be right.
This one would take the amulet of massive crits in replacement for the vicious longbow.
Because you also got a plus one longbow from that guy, the elf.
Yes.
As far as I can see, this is an equal trade.
Also, perhaps this rock feather you would be interested in. I don't know if there would be anything, but I'll pull out like a foot-long feather out of my bag. Like, I don't know if this giant feather would be something he'd be interested in, but maybe he's a collector of sorts. You never know.
All right, fellas, you guys got a strategy?
Oh yes, sir, we do.
And just out of character, whatever, the vicious longbow is rated as much as 5,000 gold pieces, as little as 500. I don't know why it's got a range on it like that.
I didn't set the amount at that time. These items, I went ahead and set a fraction of what the max one was, as recommended by Gavin, to be more valuable. Although the amulet of massive crits I made. Because also the name's funny to me.
I figured that was something that you made.
That's a homebrew? That's funny. Okay.
It's a homebrew.
I like it though. I like it.
Leave it to me to pick the homebrew.
I mean, I gotta say, your homebrews are pretty cool. I mean, your little dagger that you homebrewed is like my main weapon now, so clearly I like it.
Nope, gotta make them fun.
Dear shopkeeper.
Uh-huh.
You see, my friend over there, his name is Sano. You see, these beautiful boots of speed here, he is in quite need of. Every time I see him in combat, he trips and falls with the most ungracious conduct I've ever seen. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist him in advancing his combat prowess.
Well, certainly for 400 gold. Also, he's an elf. Aren't they quite graceful?
Oh, this one...
You're trying to con me.
Oh, no, sir, I would never. This elf is quite unique. He's how should I say, very passionate, but his passion is bigger than his eyes.
So you're
Trust
trying
me on that.
to check? Is this a deception check?
I believe so.
Trying to roll
Yes.
deception? All right. Roll deception, my boy.
You know as well
It's-
as I do that I can flat out do a freaking backflip, no problem.
Oh, we both know that.
All right. Yeah, 17's pretty darn good. Okay. And what do you think is fair for the boots of speed, my lad?
Well, I would never want to con you, and I can very see these boots seem to have been worn before, but are in pretty good condition. Would you be willing to part with them for, let's say, 250 gold?
All right. Present the gold.
I turn to Sano, and I hope he's been listening in the conversation. So I hope
I trip as I'm walking back over to you.
Oh, you should have said he was going to intentionally trip. That would have been with advantage.
Sorry. I grab like a sculpture almost falls, and I like catch it before it hits the ground, and I put the pot back up on the pedestal.
If you grab the knife of venom on your way over intentionally and almost fall with it?
Yeah, I'll even like hold it straight up and like I'll almost like stab myself with it as I stumble. Like whoa.
Stooges.
And then at the very end, it's like whoa. And as I catch it the last time, I flick it intentionally so it gets thrown and stuck right into the table.
Oh my god.
Oh dear lord.
Take the boots and get him out of here. Oh, friggin' headache.
Oh, wait, but take a second look at that knife. I hope it's all right. I'm going to go over to the knife and I'm going to pull it out of the wall. Oh. I'm glad its edge held true upon its impact with the wall, but it seems to have already been quite dull from use. Can you see that, dear shopkeep?
Exceedingly sharp. That is a magnificent dagger of venom. It's no ordinary dagger.
Of course, but wear and tear can take anything. It is a proverb of my people that even the strongest sword, even the strongest shield can be pierced by enough cuts of a sword. Surely that must apply to this dagger.
Surely, magic items can't be destroyed.
They can be dulled.
You're not helping.
Technically, no. A magic
that
item stays in
destroyed.
perfect condition. But if it was already dull when you made it magic, though, then it could still be
Yeah,
dull.
exactly. I would say.
Yeah.
But who's to say who decided to birth this dagger? What would you part with it, despite this condition?
It's in magnificent condition. It's 250. Sorry, were you trying to do a deception roll again?
Yes. Take a closer look, please. I promise you. Ooh.
I mean, could be worse.
That
Yeah.
one I'll say is like
Hey, you get a hold up 1 second. He gets a flat 10. That's
yeah. Yeah,
Oh, that's a 20.
right. Yeah,
that's a 20.
right. Yeah, I'll knock 50 off for that one. Get it off my shelf. I was gonna say if you're trying to make it seem like things are worse than they are, isn't there? What is it? Not prestidigitation.
No, there's
Uh,
distort value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So does that
Thinking
mean
of
you're
the,
saying 450 for the whole bundle?
I was thinking prestidigitation to make it look dirty.
I can do that.
450 for the whole bundle. There you go.
I pull out like 45 rolls of 10 gold and smack them on the table.
Smack that gold down. All right.
You see me, and so also, I'm gonna do a thing. After you're done, of course, bargaining with this guy, I'm definitely making an acrobatics check to do a backflip after you're done bargaining with him.
And then there will be no more discounts.
Just realize this is the only shop guy that we have.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's fair.
That's the only problem with having one shop guy. Is if you do anything to him, you're most likely not gonna get any.
Imagine what he would do if I just walk out the door and it's like, all right, thanks. Then I kick off the wall and Ezio to the top of the roof and start like leaving that way. Like,
Hang on. I think you're gonna get a little bit of help here. Hold on, where is he? Where's the sheet at? I gotta grab the sheet.
by the
One
way,
second.
Lee, when you have a chance, I made the spell, so I'll let you know how to add it into like the official spells once you're ready.
Okay, but for now I can just add it to Reggie's, right?
You should be able to drag it directly by the little dragon icon into Reggie's spell list.
The spell suggestion, they don't remember they got suggested, right? I don't think so.
The cantrip, yes, they do. They are aware.
No, that's friends. I'm talking
Oh,
about
that's right. Yeah.
suggestion.
I don't know. If it doesn't say directly so, then it doesn't. Then they don't.
So you
Oh, no.
suggested what I immediately.
I remember last time, didn't she know that she was suggested?
No, she
Or
didn't. It
was it charm
charm
person?
That was charm person.
You can't drag the kinetic jaunt over. I was gonna say Reggie's gonna come up and use enhance ability on Ragnarvalder.
Ooh, what does that do?
It gives you advantage on charisma checks. Well, actually, any check I choose.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
Why didn't it look like it worked? There it goes. There. Yeah, and it lasts for 1 hour.
Oh, Reginald, you pull through once again. You are a fantastic ally.
He tries to be helpful. I had to update his spells a little bit to get him there.
All right. Well, until my proficiency bonus goes up to 4, I'm maxed out on attuned items.
Dear Sir, this bag of holding, how much would you part ways with it?
Oh, it's a common bag of holding. It's just 100 gold.
You are correct. It's quite beautiful and in great condition. I will purchase this from you for 100.
I feel like that's only fair.
That's
We've already
like-
kind of shaken this guy down.
But there's still the adamantine plate armor and the amulet of massive crits that your teammates want. Not to
Dahlia.
mention-
One second. You know what? I'm gonna use it on this. How much is that adamantium armor?
Adamantine armor, it's 1,000.
1,000. Excuse me, sir. I suggest you sell us that adamantium armor for 500 gold.
Okay, this is
As I
D&D,
cast-
not Marvel. Adamantium.
Whatever.
Adamantium.
As I cast suggestion.
Hmm.
Dude,
Yes, sir. Sir,
if he
honestly,
succeeds on this,
He's a
Balthazar
regular
makes quite the
human, right? He's a human, correct?
You don't know what he is.
Well, does he look human?
he could be an
does-
archfey that you're
what is
pissing
his
off right
features?
now.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh well.
Oh, where is it? All right, what's the saving throw?
Wisdom.
He rolled a 12.
What
That's
if
a failure.
Longbottom's silvery barbs?
That's a failure.
That's
no,
fail?
it's well
Perfect.
failed. Saving throws a 15.
Remember, Lawrence has several armed guards in there with him, surrounding him.
I just
So-
they don't even know I cast a spell because the schematic component to suggestion is literally saying the word suggest.
Also, something to that's kind of funny. We haven't had a long rest yet, have we?
Is that your last
Nope.
spell slot?
So we are literally beaten and bloody as we're doing this transaction. I look like shit during all of this.
Yeah, so that would be my last second level spell slot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I had 3.
Good use of it.
Yeah, that would be my last second level spell slot. So I'll go ahead and mark off. Well,
Yeah. All right. Yeah, 500 works.
Sweet. Dahlia, would you like to pay the man? Does she have 500?
Yeah, she had 500.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm broke.
I fucking love that spell.
I do love my toys.
44. And then I'm just going to slide this adamantine plate armor over. And honey, don't forget that you could also sell your old armor.
Oh,
Is a possibility.
Is that dragon over?
I fucking
Oh,
love that
sir.
spell.
Why is this not?
I-
What the heck?
An opportunity has presented itself. You see, you have now the option to purchase the rare, the beautiful, the wonderful armor
Hang on, I can't
brought
click
to
and
you by
drag.
Dahlia, Heart Shield.
Hang on, can anyone click and drag items now? Because I cannot. Hold on, let me close this and open it back up. Like it froze. It won't let me. There it goes. Okay, so if I drag, there it is. I couldn't drag for a minute. I was like, uh-oh, it's broken. I broke something. What happened? All right, so and you can actually equip that and unequip your. Where is it? You were wearing cast. No, that was cast off splint armor that you could sell. You're wearing chainmail. Right?
And this brings your AC up, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, maybe she was just carrying the chainmail. What was the armor you were wearing?
Oh, this. Tell me this armor is like shiny
She was
as
wearing the
hell.
splint. She was
Like,
wearing the splint mail.
Adamantine. It is shiny. It's honey. It almost sparkles like you've seen the paint jobs where like you look at it from different angles and it looks like different colors, like blue and pink.
yeah, like
That's what your armor looks like now.
we matched. Perfect.
If she was wearing chain, that boosts her AC by 2.
oh my god, like, I feel like a paladin in, like, adamantine armor just looks like the most righteous, like, paladin ever. Like, you sparkle everywhere you go. Literally the image of a knight in shining armor.
She's also an Asimar, too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, you can also sell off your old armor too, honey, if you want.
Yeah.
Cast off split armor is for 50 to 100. You actually have 2 sets of chainmail. I think one you got from somewhere else. They're both worth 75.
Yeah.
So 75 plus 50 to 100. I mean, probably give you 100 for it. So you get 250 back actually. So that's, hold on, 250 plus.
I'm on
What's
the
the limit on a
fence.
tune? What's your limit of attuned items?
You can
3
attune
right
to a
now.
number of items equal to your proficiency bonus. So right now it's just
Okay.
3.
So yeah, now you have like 594, and honey, your AC is nicely set at 20
Beautiful.
because you also have the bonus for being defensive, and then also the helmet that's watchful helm. Yeah, you're at the max of like 3 items that you're attuned to now. All right, and yeah, and now I can take out those cast off splint armor and the chainmails. Okay. All right, you got a heck of a deal on that. What else?
I'm gonna save my money for tomorrow in case we get paid. So I'm not gonna buy anything right now.
Gotcha. Did you read the scrolls, by the way, Nick?
I did see some of the scrolls. I'm gonna wait until I get paid some more money to bargain with some scrolls.
Gotcha. Green Shadow, you doing anything?
I just realized that amulet requires attunement, and I don't have an attunement slot, and I really like the 3 things I'm attuned to already.
Well, as we level up, we'll get more attunement slots.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you hit level
Uh,
9, you'll have 4 attunement slots.
you could just hold on to it, or you could sell it, or you could decide that you want that over something you already have.
I'm gonna have some tough choices to make when it comes to attunement slots later, because I'm still wanting like some kind of magic sword, like an S stock that's just like radiates like either cold, fire, or lightning. I feel like there's nothing more iconic for any type of Spellblade character than a magic sword.
Oh, it was splint that you were wearing, honey. You can sell that too. Splint armor. That's worth 200. Yeah, you were carrying like dead people's armor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Actually, she was probably carrying armor that you'd gotten off of people that was too heavy for you guys to carry. So you might be carrying some of their gold kind of from selling the armors that you were carrying.
Nobody gave me armor.
No, off of dead enemies. Like the chainmail that you were taking off of dead enemies and holding on to. You've been the pack mule, basically. If somebody had armor or something that the team couldn't carry, I put it on your character. And because you have the highest strength, so you can carry all the
So
stuff.
I owe everybody like 20 gold. Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do the math, but you have a decent amount of gold now. If someone needs some, you can share. Assuming you want to help the team. All right. Anybody doing anything else?
I think I want to buy the Ring of Free Action.
All right.
Shopkeep, Mr. Longbottom, was it?
Yes.
This ring you have here, what is its properties, if you care to explain?
Well, it prevents you from being slowed or restrained.
Wow, that's mightily incredible. How much would you part with it?
Has the tag on it, says 600, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
He rolls his eyes away.
Common is my
Learners.
second language. Oh, is that so? Well, after days on travel, I was hoping to perhaps receive a discount. You see, we've been journeying so far. Would you be willing to perhaps please part with it for 400 gold pieces?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage, remember, or I guess it automatically will do that now because I have the effect on you.
Yeah.
17, 27. Yeah, you guys have brought in quite a bit of gold today, so yes, you can have that for 400.
Wonderful.
Don't forget to take the gold out of your inventory.
Yes.
Yeah, I already did for me, so I have 69 gold pieces.
Nice.
They already left.
Did we both say that at the same time?
Yes.
Would anybody like the gloves of missile snaring? Or does that only apply to magic missile?
No, it's
No,
projectiles.
that's for arrows, spears, etc.
Would anyone have an attunement slot free for that? Because that sounds not a bad defensive armor piece.
I'm full up. I got
For
the
anyone
boots of
who's dual
speed.
wielding, though, anyone who's dual wielding can't use it because you have to have a free hand.
Yeah.
Then that would mean either Balthazar.
Dahlia actually wouldn't be a horrible person to have those.
What does it do?
Or Dahlia.
It allows you
What
to
is it?
You can use
I
a
like the
reaction to catch
an
a
arrow.
like a projectile out of the air.
as long as it's small enough for you to hold in your hand.
Yeah, so if somebody shoots a ballista at you, you're probably out of luck, but
Well, if so, you guys must have pissed me off really bad.
I guess I could take that item. I have a free attunement slot.
I'll buy it for you.
How much is it? I probably have the gold.
It's a 150. Right?
Yeah,
No.
I've got the gold, but I kind of wanted to buy spells and scrolls with it.
Oh,
The gold.
Actually, it would work against the ballista. It's just you can't catch the missile from the ballista.
really?
Yeah, the gloves. Use your
Actually,
Reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier, provided that you have a free hand. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it is small enough to hold in your
Yeah.
hand.
But if a ballista is aimed at you or flying at you, that's probably going to be like 12 d10s, which means that your 1d10 plus dex is not going to
A
be
ballista
called
bolt does 3d12.
3d12. All right. So you'll be able to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex. Probably won't be able to definitely won't be able to catch it unless you have
Definitely won't catch that. No, that's definitely not catching it.
Well, since Balthazar has his free hands, I'm going to go up to the gloves. I'm going to use prestidigitation to make the gloves look like they're a little bit dirty. And I'm going to go up to the shopkeep and I'm like, Mr. Longbottom, how much for these gloves? And I show him.
All right, roll a deception check with advantage.
Beautiful. I'm sure they speak for themselves.
Oh, yes. You can have them for 80 gold.
Awesome.
Just basically walking up to this guy like, hey, all your inventory just looks like shit. How about you sell it to us for a lot cheaper?
All right, they're yours, Balthazar.
Literally insulting the guy about his inventory to get discounts.
Let me do some quick math. Do we have enough to right now to pull for the amulet of crits, or?
I have a $5,000 bow that I'm gonna try to trade, but I don't know that I'm
Probably
gonna have
won't
to get some
sell
cash
for
for
that
it.
much, most likely.
Right.
That's
right.
the
I
pre-adjusted
think it
price.
Could it possibly sell for that much if I use my silver tongue?
I would straight up trade it for the amulet of massive crits.
I hadn't adjusted the gold on the vicious longbow, but it would be more towards the 501 basically, because that's a rare. An amulet of massive crits is a very rare, but it could potentially get you like 500 or 1,000 with like a silver tongue.
Yeah.
I have 139 gold pieces. I can pull as much as I can for it.
Who's going to take the amulet of massive crits?
I think Fryer wants it.
Yeah, I
I
was
can't
thinking
use
Friar.
it right now. I can't use it right now. I don't have a slot for it, so that's why my enthusiasm for it kind of dwindled.
Yeah, I think
But
the
still,
most likely. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, I still have 2 magic longbows, and I can only use one.
Yeah, you're going to try to sell it. Also, I don't think that the longbow plus 1 doesn't use an attunement slot, does it?
It doesn't.
No.
The vicious longbow doesn't either.
It's Nature's Manual, Divine Short Sword, and Amulet of Devout. That's what you got it on.
Yes. An amulet of devout, I think, will prove valuable. I believe.
I would say so.
Did anyone look at what is that called? Paradaptive Health?
Yeah, that is a good one.
What?
Periaptive health.
Do I have that?
Actually, yeah, you do. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and buy. Where was that bag of holding? No, you already got the bag of holding. I want.
I mean, if you want it.
No, you got it. It's fine. I was more looking for. I'll buy the potion of healing that you have in there.
All right.
So, are we doing 50 gold or are we doing 100 gold?
We can do a 50 gold for it.
50 gold? I'll subtract that.
Actually, I didn't realize it's 11 o'clock, so we got to wrap up. We got a shower and all. We got to wrap up. I didn't realize it was 11 o'clock.
No worries.
Oh, or yeah.
Does anybody else need to do anything else that we'll try to try to speed through the role play and just do any math that we need to do?
I think
Yeah,
I'm all set. I got everything done I needed to get done.
Prior, would you like to get it now, or you want to wait till later?
I'll propose a straight up trade for the bow for the amulet.
All right. I'm gonna grab the Paradox of Health, and I'm gonna use Minor Illusion on it, and give it a nice crack.
Just a heads up.
Magic item.
Amelia has one she's not using.
Say again?
Dahlia has a periaptive wound closure. That was her starting item.
Oh,
Actually, I think that's only in there because I was looking at
Well,
it. I think I-
periaptive health and periaptive wound closures are different things.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, that's a periaptive health. Okay, yeah. Oh, she has a periaptive wound closure. All right, gotcha. Okay, yeah, you want that? 150.
yeah. But I'm gonna use Minor Illusion to make it look like it was cracked.
Really?
Dude, anybody who knows magic items knows that
If it was a magic item
don't
that
break.
was made improperly,
Yes, but wouldn't you know? Okay, whatever. You go ahead and do it.
If it was already broken at the time that you enchanted it, but yes, under normal circumstances, magic items are indestructible from
Yeah, you would
most
definitely
things.
investigate the item and be able to see through the magic for that one.
damn it.
You trying to bamboozle me?
Trying to
Just a
bamboozle me,
prankster.
son? What you got going over here? What you doing over here trying to bamboozle me?
Yeah, then the southern accent comes out as he pulls out a shotgun.
Double-barreled. Get on out of here! Get up on out of here!
Sir, just a jest. I was wondering if you would be willing to plus 100 gold take this rapier and this shield from my possession in exchange for the amulet of not the amulet, the perceptive health, Predapt.
and 100 gold?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that. You can go ahead and
Thank
delete
you,
it out
sir.
of your inventory
No problem.
and add it to yours for 100 gold. That item is tailor made for a bard because it keeps them from catching any STDs.
Yeah.
Really, parent of health, make sure I'm immune to disease. You won't need that. You're a paladin.
Where is that?
You'll
Did
be
I
an
get rid of this?
I feel like since paladins have that immunity, they need to make like a kind of bardy paladin oath, like the oath of I don't know, the oath of barebacking, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but
The oath of back. The oath of back shots.
the oath of back shots.
Okay. All right. Yeah, if there's any other shopping that we can do, we'd probably pick that up on the next session. Everyone's long rested. If anyone else needs to do any leveling up, that can be done. Get that done, knocked out maybe a little bit before 7:30 next time.
All right,
And then we'll proceed.
sounds good.
Yep.
And we're a
Perfect.
month, right? Because you are not able to make next session, correct?
What's next?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be at Great Wolf Lodge. Yeah, that's right. Yep, so it'll be 1 month from now.
Okay.
All right, all.
Wonderful.
All right. Well, I will see you guys then. I'll go ahead and kill the recording. What should I call this episode? I don't really have any ideas.
Let's see. Something that would be similar to like Michael Jackson doing the zombie dance, like it's a bunch of zombies dancing. Remember that music video? What's that called? Thriller?
Thriller.
Yeah, Thriller. Basically, you just dance with a bunch of zombies, guys. Congratulations. Thriller's the only thing that comes to mind. Thriller's the only thing that comes to mind for me. for the name of the episode?
Thriller, chiller, big spending, ziller. I don't know. Thriller, chiller, big spending killer. There we go. That's what I'm calling it.
That works.
I'll catch you later.
All right.
Works for me.
See you
Later,
guys.
dude.
All
See
right.
ya.
See y'all.